more about friends. Country been down so long, it's a must I win. Hold my place like cast iron, won't break, won't bend. Stuck them racks in a all black Camudo bag. Louis V draped over starch, bowman pants. Used to rock them camo.
Welcome to episode 29 of the First Rounders. Just a little bit of love. Bang. It's your boy, B. Willingham, a.k.a. Raphael Fracall.
What it do, my peoples? It's Ronaldo, man, a.k.a. King Leon. We back in this thing.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your boy, Young Clifton, a.k.a. The Real Reggie, a.k.a. Andrewton Simmons.
Yes, what's going on, y'all? This is Specialist Rivers reporting live from New Mexico in the desert, dodging these damn coyotes and everything else. Help a brother, man. Somebody send help. Go Braves, goddammit.
Yes. But we got us a special guest all the way from Wisconsin. This man,
Yes, sir.
we got a doctor in here today.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, man.
Gotta be real specific today.
Yes.
Real,
Oh, yeah,
you
man.
know.
Yes. Got Mr. Demetrius
First round,
Smith
we
in.
bringing in the heat.
Oh, yeah, man. That's hold on, y'all. We gotta do this right, man. We have a doctor, a long time, East Side representative, lifelong East Side resider. And again,
yes.
my brother on the Armbar Chronicles, man. Bro, appreciate you coming on, man. Bro. This is your boy, the Dr. Old Ass Demetrius, man. What's going on, brother?
Hey,
Yes, sir. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
I appreciate y'all, man. The first rounders, man. This is cool, man. We're gonna really kick it and talk about these sports, and yeah, I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah, man. We got a shared universe going on in this thing.
Absolutely.
Shared universe, MCU in this thing. Walk Chronicles. What up to y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all boys doing feeling today, man. Y'all still partying?
I tell you what, man, Atlanta is turned up. It's lit. It's as it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is live right now. Everybody has some energy in them as I walk outside, going down the streets. Everybody just like, they got their energy there in there now, and history's been made. So a lot of folks was out today trying to get the Atlanta Journal-Constitutional. That thing sold out quick. So if you got your hands on one of them things, you good. And it's like I said, Atlanta is lit. It's gonna be even crazier tomorrow. So
It's gonna be stupid tomorrow.
Not just Atlanta guys, man. All of Georgia, because I've been seeing news reports of people, even here in Warner Robins, outside of Academy Sports, after the World Series is over, looking to get World Series gear, man. And y'all saw homeboy Jesse sent us the same thing happened in Columbus. So yeah, man,
It's almost like buying J's, man, for waiting in line to get them J's. But nah, he getting that Braves merchandise, man. So
yeah, man.
Fanatic said they had their best sellout in ever for the Braves gear, man. So the Brave fans are out, and they've been waiting for 26 years. So for sure,
waiting, man.
For sure.
Wait since I was 11 years old.
I can tell you like this too.
Like,
look, check it. So check it. Like to me, and this is like putting my allegiance to the Braves aside. If I was gonna go pick up a baseball cap, I'm gonna pick a Braves cap because that's the best design cap, possibly with the Yankees like second as a design cap. Because for whatever reason is that Atlanta cap, the Braves cap is just a perfect brim. It just fits right in your head. You know what I'm saying? It solidifies you. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta boy. Atlanta, a product of Atlanta or a product of Georgia. Because like I wore it when I was in Statesboro too, born and raised in Statesboro. So like just having that hat and just kind of give you that significance. So Post Millionaires got the new hats, and that sounds like it was dope too. Definitely want to give me one the World Series hat.
Oh yeah, them hats fire.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I got one for my pops, man. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely got
that's just history right there too. Just put it to the side. Like that's a World Series hat, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get I got a skull cap. but they sold out now though. I'm glad I went on like right after the game.
Yeah.
Let's go, because I need them in Wisconsin. It's
Of course, you had to get one of them in Wisconsin, man. Yeah,
for sure. Just want to ask you a question, Meat. Hey, man, what has you, or what made you a Braves fan, man?
Man, so for me, I became a Braves fan. Like, I wasn't really a Braves fan in 95. You became one because like they were winning, they were doing well. So I remember Braves in like 92, 93, but I was still like elementary school.
Yeah.
So really I became a Braves fan like 94, 95, like 94, the strike shortened year, and 95, the World Series year. So actually my mom put me on the Braves because my dad is actually a Dodgers fan, which we didn't talk the NLCS. Me and my dad always talk sports. We talk sports every single day.
Whoa.
We did not talk.
Whoa.
My pops is actually a Dodgers fan, man, because, you know, Atlanta didn't have a team. My dad was growing up. So the Braves were in Milwaukee at that time.
Yeah.
Dad was like, all right, I'm going to find a team. So he's a Dodgers fan. He kind of stuck with him because he's loyal. But my mom is actually a Braves fan, and she's a huge Braves fan. So, like, we celebrated, and, like, she called me, and we talked and reminisced about 95, and we talked about this team and how, you know, it was just, we didn't expect that at all. So, but yeah, my mom actually put me on the Braves in, like, 93. I remember going to Fulton County back in early 90s. I was going to but 95, definitely, 93, 94, 95, I really got into it. 96, I was all in.
Shit.
Yeah, that was a terrible, we'll talk more about that later, but 96 was the year that I became a battered Atlanta sports fan in that World Series.
Dang, already. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was the one that got away.
Yeah.
That was the one that got away. Yeah. And it also, unfortunately, it jump-started. It's reinvigorated the evil empire and set them on their run that ended the, you know, late 90s and early 2000s. So, yeah. So it is. But y'all, but for real though, tell the truth. Who in here was actually still worried about the results of the game, even after Freddie hit that home run, which I'm actually just saw now because FS1 is showing a replay of the game. Yeah, and everybody don't watch that thing right now.
I might have to go back and watch it too, man.
Yep. So
who was
still actually, you know,
wasn't it like the third or fourth inning when he hit the?
No, this is the top of the seventh when they went up 7-1.
So
not 7-1, excuse me, 7-0, 7-0. But who was still like, oh damn.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was like waiting to like when it's like 2 outs in the bottom of the night. I was like, that's the only time I felt confident in. It was.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I wasn't confident until Freddie caught that last until it was 3 outs and he raised his hand. I was like, oh, we just won.
Okay.
Like wait, I was nervous the whole time.
Shoot, me too.
TSD.
Were you ready to call out for class the next day?
Absolutely.
Dr.
Yeah, I canceled my first.
Of course.
I was supposed to do a training that morning, and I was like, "That's dead," because you know you can't go to sleep after a winning series.
No.
Oh man,
that's why that's exactly why we did the Instapod meet, because what you said right there, man. After that, it's like, man, we had some energy we had to burn off still. Man, let's just get on here, man, talk our good shit, man, or just.
Yeah, it was crazy. I only had like 4 hours of sleep that day, man. I thought work was so sluggish, man, but I think everybody else was like the same way too. So it was like a good thing. So, but like I said, it was crazy for real.
No, like I say, it's something that I know. Even after I text you, Meet, it was still like you still had to process everything, man. It was dreamlike. Just seeing Freddie catch that last out of that 27th out, man. It was just like, hold on, is this happening? Like, is this happening? You had to,
were you wet, Reggie?
nigga, bruh.
See,
I know. This is why we can't take you nowhere. Y'all just let you know right now, bro.
Yeah, but you right. Can't take you
my guy.
nowhere, son. You already know.
Can't take this man nowhere.
Hey, man. Do I need to call you Dr. Meat or can I mean, like,
Nah, man.
what's happening? What's happening here? What's happening? Professor Meat? Do I have homework later? Jesus Christ. Hey, man. So, got another question for you, brother.
All right.
You know, we went to good old GSU, the real GSU down there in Statsboro. And I just want to ask you a question, bro. Like, you're a professor now, right? You teach. How big your class that you teach right now, bro? You got right now.
That class is it's not that big. We only have like 30 students. We try. It's a seminar course.
So when you were at Georgia Southern, the beautiful Georgia Southern University, before you went to Thirsty Thursdays, Fuck It Fridays, and all that, you know, game day Saturdays, and now you're a professor. How is it on the other side? On the other side, bro.
Man, it's crazy because, like, I don't know, my students just don't see that side of me. But I'm like, man, like a good 12 years ago, I would have been at Manning's right now with y'all.
Yep.
Buy 12, get 12 free.
Hey, the Thursday today.
Wings up, son.
Hey, hold on. $3 bourbon wells. $3 bourbon wells.
Got the wing. I 12 get 12 free.
Who's driving?
Man,
Who's driving?
Yo, I had no idea before wings got expensive that how cool that was to get 12 wings and get 12 wings free. That was boy. We did not
take advantage of that enough. Buy 12 free.
Man, and those are the big wings too, my guy. I was like, oh dude, this is craziness.
Yeah, man.
It's what a time to be alive. That's all I can say, y'all, is listening to this podcast. What a time to be alive.
Absolutely, man. But no, to answer your question, man, it's crazy, like, because I never would have expected to be in higher education, you know, being a professor, because, you know, I didn't see that coming, but it just got that way. And, you know, I love what I do. You know, it's always funny seeing the students that's like try to BS you. And I'm like, bruh, I was you times 10. Like, it's like those lies don't work on me. I know you drunk. I can smell the liquor on you. I know you drunk.
We know this. Because it wasn't that long ago that we were in your shoes.
Professor Meat and you know, I ain't finished homework. I ain't did a goddamn thing. When the test? Oh, the test today? Nah, I ain't ready, bruh. You know, let me get like 2 days on that, bruh. Let me get 2 days on that. But yeah, man. I mean, like that's crazy, man. We were all together taking classes, doing all the craziness at Georgia Southern, and we're all doing something great right now. Like all of us individually are doing something great and working good jobs and got it going on. And God dang, old Meat, man. He might be a little older than me, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? So we just happy to have you on, bro. I'm glad you could give us some of your time, man. I know you got a grade test and grade homework, or you might have a TA to get at too, you know. So, hey, man, we just happy to have you on, bro. For real, man.
They got a TA to, man.
Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate y'all having me, man.
No doubt, bro. No doubt, man. Like I said, man, shoot that. Actually, wrap up this portion of the Braves segment, because yes, we are going to talk about this later, man. We actually going to get into, you know, the Braves and exactly, you know, how not only how this affects the city of Atlanta, man, but how this affects the franchise and everything going forward now. But y'all, man, can we just talk shit for just one good bit, man? Just let everybody know that, you know, that this is officially Braves country, man. This is officially the Braves takeover for episode 29 of the first rounders, man. So whichever one of y'all wants to get it started first, man. Just let folks know, man. Yeah, somebody get the war chant going, man. I said let people know, man. Let's say because folks were ready to absolutely shit on Atlanta if they lost this series. People were ready to just jump on and continue the stupid and lazy sports narrative about the city sports not getting it done, acting like Atlanta United didn't win the championship just 3 years ago, man. So like I said, man, so if y'all just want to just get on and just talk shit for like a good 5 minutes, man, like I said, just let me know, man. Like I said, whatever y'all want to get off, man. This Lord's y'all's, my God.
I'm gonna say mine for later. I mean,
I say it like this though, real quick, yo. To be honest with you, they still not giving the proper respect to the team. You know what I'm saying? Like after, I look at a lot of the sports, a lot of sports commentating, the sports heads, the talk head shows, a lot of Fox, FS1, whatever. But like, they're not really drumming in like the Braves are the world champions. That's, I feel like they're not giving that energy as good as they should have, or they would have a Houston Astros or LA Dodgers. So, and for the Braves to be consistently, these boys were good last year, and they was good the year before, and they was good the year before. Like they wasn't like they was in a constant drought. The competition was there, and it was always that like they was on that cusp of, oh, the boys good, watch out for them. Oh, the Braves are coming up, you better watch out for them. It was always a year that it was building up to it. So finally, this year was like, nah, you can't stop us this time. Like it's nothing that you could say or do or use against us. They could have done that when Acuna went down. When Acuna went down, like, oh man, the world might be over with. But like we explained in the podcast before, man, they bounced back real strong and became a damn World Series championship team, man.
And even with Acuna going, but to that point, Ronaldo, even with Acuna going down, that's the thing about it. Everybody, now, we know that a lot of teams had injuries, though. We know that Kershaw couldn't go for the Dodgers. Trevor Bauer had his own crap, to go on with, so with the Dodgers. Nancy McCullers couldn't go for the Astros, this past World Series. But at the same time, though, like I said, we lost Acuna. We lost Mike Soroka back in May. And even during the World Series, our best pitcher went down after the first game. So anybody who wants to argue about injuries, pretty much, watering down the competition, needs to know that the Braves are facing injuries all year, and even during the postseason. So people can miss me with the injury talk, and at the same time, like I said, this was one that was earned. Because again, this wasn't your typical 88 win team. We know that this turned into a different team after AA made those moves to basically sign an entire outfield. He got an entire brand new outfield after the injury, so after losing Acuna, he basically got a brand new outfield, man. Bring back Adam Duvall from Miami. You trade in Panda Sandoval for Eddie Rosario, which is crazy.
Incredible pick. Incredible way of move to make. Rosario, man. Rosario came the fuck through.
And Rosario, Jorge Soler, the World Series MVP, you pretty much traded, back in August for the LCS and the World Series MVPs. All of those series, all of those 4 trades, man, and not to mention the intangibles that Jock Peterson brought over. So
with the pearls on that.
Oh yeah, man. So if anybody we could definitely, give props to for this AKA. Run, man. Give AA needs to exactly, be the next world. Needs to be an executive. So this guy's crazy. That's all I just gotta say. He's exactly right. He wrote saying, man.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one.
Somebody get this man tea, bro.
Welcome to the first rounders. Man, it's just the beginning of the show too, man.
Yeah.
I'm only on my third or fourth beer, so get ready, guy.
So stupid. But yeah, it's crazy how like when the Braves win, like full saying like it's about time. I'm like, Well, down hell, we won a championship. Shit. I mean, Cleveland. When the Cavaliers won, it took them probably like 50 years.
It took them a long.
Yeah.
It took them a long ass time.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like for this way, it's just again, everybody's gonna go against. It is a Georgia thing to to be at the closest peak to the top level of every sport, and it's kind of expected now from a Georgia fan. Like, damn, are we really going to get it? Like y'all was explaining in the beginning of the podcast, like, did we really get this? Like, that I was joking, but that's PTSD for y'all fans, man. Like, that's because y'all went to the top of the top and y'all lost it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's because they was 3-1 a couple years ago and they lost it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was years ago they lost it. It's like, it's just UGA was almost there and then he lost it. I can always bring up the Falcons, but it's just, again, that's the way that beat down happened, man. You just get
no. Don't bring up the fucking Dirty Birds. Man. No.
It's extra, it's just like it was an extra just for Georgia folks, period, especially in Atlanta, to see this happen. Like, oh my God, like, it's hitting them in the moment, man. It's gonna really go through tomorrow when the parade happens, but it's just hitting them in that moment. And folks are kind of like, trying to vet them for what they really are. And then but the Braves are who they are for real. They've been like that for years. So now it's finally time they showing up and shining out now.
Definitely.
Me, what you got, man? I see you pondering over there, Professor.
No, I think Young Cliff made a good point about the national media and and it was talked about too how Fox Sports and Fox, they're not really giving the credit where it's due. Any other time they're killing Atlanta when it comes to the fans, when it comes to support, when it comes to us not showing up, or if we have 2 empty seats, we don't support, or we're not a sports city.
Exactly.
If you looked at the battery the last month, especially the last 2 weeks, especially this last week, we've shown we're a sports city. Like, people support a good product, and that's in every city. Like, it doesn't matter if it's New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta, like Chicago, it doesn't matter. If the product is good, people will support it. So, man, I'm just really proud of the city, how they came out and just supported. And, man, the battery was on fire when they won. I was like, who was the DJ? I said, that sounded like legends.
Damn, DJ
Bro, even when we were there, because I did show you that video when I was there when we beat the Dodgers, right? So yeah, it was just an incredible scene, man. And that was just the NLCS. I could only imagine what it was like, for those 3 World Series games, man. And again, going back to your point, Meat. Yeah, nobody, or at least it was only just a little blurb when folks were showing when we were beating down the Dodgers in their home, when niggas were leaving after the 5th inning. LA fans were leaving, we were beating them down, in that game 4. But like I said, let that happen to the Braves, boy. That would have been the national story. So, but again, man, but that's exactly why we're here, talk with this good man Cash, and just let y'all know, man, that no matter what, and word to 3K, man, that the South got something to say.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we do.
Hey, man, just want to let y'all know we got a special guest on, Dr. Old Ass Demetrius, man. The homeboy from good old Georgia Southern, man. Then he came up and he's a doctor now. He ain't making no house calls, but, if your kid want to go to wherever the fuck he at, I think he in Wisconsin somewhere up there with all the snow. But anyway, he's up there teaching folks and doing this thing, man. So we just happy to have him on, happy to have a couple minutes of his time, man, because I know he got to grade some shit, give some motherfuckers some Fs, give some motherfuckers some Ds, telling them to take the class over again, all that shit, man. We just here with Dr. Meat, man. We just happy to have him on, man, for sure.
Yes.
So go Braves and chop on, bro.
Chop on. We'll talk more about the Braves later on in the show. Right now, let's talk about
because we're gonna let y'all digest it like we.
Yeah, we're gonna let that marinate for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go into this next topic. The college football playoff rankings, new hires, and save your job Saturday.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
save my job Saturday.
Yep.
I save my job during the week, man. You know, I do what I need to do during the week.
Yes,
And
yes.
then when the weekend comes, I can just chill.
Yep.
But you know, these college football coaches, this is when they put the rubber to the road, and some of them boys about to put a lot of pink paper to the road because they're about to get them pink slips and they're about to be gone.
Yes, yes.
Hold on.
But Georgia Southern,
word to Gary Patterson, and the homeboy from I just saw Akron just got fired too.
Yeah.
Like so,
he had a shitty rate. He was like 3-23. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was time, man.
That was bound to happen.
Oh yeah, he definitely didn't do enough to save his job.
Oh no, he didn't.
But before we actually get into that, man, so we're gonna get into these rankings, man. Y'all see what y'all say?
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell y'all like the top 14. But before then, I'll just let y'all know that I get to read on one of hitters, but UJ thumped Florida 34-7 and clinched the SEC East. So
Go Dogs.
Yeah. I can't say anything bad about them this year, man. As much I want to hate on them, I can't say anything about them.
It's always go Gators for sure.
And UGA, like I said, the top 14 is like UGA, Bama, Michigan State, and Ohio State. Yeah.
That was Oregon.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ohio State is number 5, but be honest, I'm kind of mad that they had Cincy at number 6. I thought they should be a little bit higher.
All the disrespect.
Yeah, and
Cincy
and Oregon to me is not. Oregon's not even that good either.
Talking about the Bearcats should have been higher than 6. Are you sure? You sure? Are you sure? Like I asked the guy on the Facebook group, are you sure about what you talking about? What you stating out here in these streets? Cincy should be what? What's this the Bearcats be if you don't want to be number 6?
At least number 4, I think.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, that's a head scratcher there.
That's a head scratcher.
That is a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher and a knee slapper. That shit funny, good. That shit funny, cuz. They ain't gonna, bruh, you think Cincinnati gonna be up there with Georgia and Alabama? Close to them? Like a little bit closer than they is right now?
I mean, no one else is. It's like really like Georgia and Alabama. Then it's like the rest of these college teams, yeah.
And then it's just anybody.
Yeah, just anybody.
I think the thing is, I think what surprised me most is Michigan State being at 3. I think that's probably the most surprising result so far.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about them in a little bit.
Now I'm not hating what Mel Tucker's done. I think Mel Tucker has definitely, the proof is in the pudding. Mel Tucker has been doing a damn good job in East Lansing right now, and that win against Michigan was pretty big, especially the comeback and everything. They have a team on them, but I would have at least waited to see exactly what they were until after November's in it, because they haven't played Ohio State yet. They haven't played Penn State yet. They're really actually going to get into the meat of their Big Ten schedule now. We're going to really see exactly who Michigan State is. But again, I'm not going to get too out of sorts about the first playoff ranking so far, because I think everything is going to eventually work itself around. I was again a little surprised that I know Oregon beat them earlier. I think that's the only reason why Oregon's actually still ahead of Ohio State. But I think Oregon has lost to more suspect teams this year than Ohio State.
Oregon's not that good.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect Oregon to be a top 4 team. But again, I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about these first rankings, man. They look a little crazy now. In fact, I don't even think I would put Bama at number 2, man. But I can't say too much. Again, I can't protest a lot about anything I've seen so far, man. Nothing too egregious, except for maybe, like I said, if you want to switch places with Cincinnati and Oregon, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't hate that either, man. But it's just the first rankings, and it'll sort itself out after December.
Hey,
we every month.
Hey Reggie, it looks like old ass meat want to say something about them dogs, man. He want to rant about them dogs, man. He just holding on over there, man. What you got, meat?
I just, I'm for those who don't know, I'm a Dogs fan.
Yes, he is.
I just don't know what Kirby Smart has against JT Daniels, but he gotta let it go. Because in order for Georgia to win it all, we're gonna need JT Daniels.
I absolutely agree with that.
Hey, that man,
he's claiming he's hurt, but it's a crazy situation though, mate. It's a crazy situation because it's like I really thought he would have at least got back weeks ago.
He should be back, but it's just I don't know what it is, man. I just think like Stetson's doing this. He's doing great. Well, he's not going to doing great. He's doing okay. He's holding the ship down, but the defense is just so amazing that shit, you can put an average college quarterback back there, and he's going to do fine behind that defense. I just think
Carson Beck could probably win a lot of games behind that defense, bro.
Absolutely. And I just think in order for us to beat, it's just going to come down to Alabama. In order for us to beat Alabama, we're going to need JT Daniels, and that's all it is.
I agree.
I've heard that before too.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just don't want Kirby to mess this up because we got a nice little Braves one. We can get the Dogs doing don't mess this up, Kirby. I don't know what you're doing. Let whatever it is go. We need JT Daniels.
I definitely agree on that. Like I said, I don't know. It just seems like he's just fragile. He's like injury prone, and should have saw that coming when he transferred from USC and he had tore his ACL or something. Should have known then he was a little fragile.
I mean, yeah, he has a little injury history
Yeah.
behind him. That was definitely one of the big concerns, though. But even though I was about to bring up the Clemson game, but he didn't score against Clemson. But I think that again, I think he does have a better ceiling than Stetson Bennett, no doubt. Stetson's doing this thing, and Stetson's not messing up. But at the same time, I think this goes back to Kirby's mindset from jump, man. I think him being a defensive-minded coach, he always wants to have the safest option. That's just how a lot of guys who are defensive coordinators just want to do it, man. They don't have that mentality of okay, we're gonna go all gas, no brakes when it comes to the offense because y'all clearly see it in the defense. Y'all clearly see exactly what Kirby, his specialty is. His defense is exactly showing you exactly who he is. But one of the reasons why I chose Georgia to win the national championship this year was the fact that if they could just put together any type of regular offensive consistency and just you don't have to run an Oklahoma style offense to win at Georgia. But if he could just put together some sort of consistent playmaking, man, just don't have a 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and don't have some we're just going to dig the field, man. If you could hit some shot plays once or twice a half, just so that to keep the defense honest, man, then you should be going 15-0 this season, man. Because Georgia has the recruiting down. They have the talent. They have the recruiting.
Oh, yeah.
They just have to get and they have
quarterback
offense.
It's the quarterbacks, man.
Yeah.
Kirby don't know how to use the quarterbacks
to do it. Like I said, that how can you have somebody like a Karis Jackson who's a straight the beast of a wide receiver and not tell the dude hey, nine route. We're going to design a play. Just beat the guy in front of you, man. If the corner tries to press, make him pay, and we'll find you the ball down the field.
Yeah, but like you were saying, man, Kirby does not have a good track record with quarterbacks at all. The Jake Fromm Justin Fields debacle. Like, what happened there? Like, what are we doing? So that's why I don't trust his judgment when it comes to quarterbacks. When it comes to defense, do your thing. But quarterback, man, it hasn't worked out for him.
Damn, Jacob Eason, he was them
Yep.
too. Like, and he got some good ones. He got some good backups now. The guy that went from who went to Prince Avenue, Brock Vandegrift.
Yep.
Yeah, he was pretty straight.
Yeah, like I said, 5-star quarterbacks, and he got another 5-star, committed to him now. Like Demetrius said, how could he still, have him committed when his track record has shown that he's not going to trust him, to actually cook the way that they probably could, if they were in any other offense around the country.
Yeah, I think they do. What the name? Gunnar Stockton from up in Raven County. His coach was J-Bo Shaw. He used to be at Georgia Southern.
Oh man.
Yeah, So
I didn't know J-Bo was coaching up there, man.
He up in the mountains, man.
Okay, man. Shout out J-Bo. Shout out J-Bo Shaw, man.
Yeah. Shout out to
good Eagle.
Yeah. Shout out to our buddy Marcus, man. He's up in the mountains too, man.
Oh yeah.
Fucking around and falling and shit. But anyway, hey, they're young meat. Cause I'm gonna call you young meat, man, because we about the same age, bro. So it's all good, man. Hey man. So, we've been doing this beautiful podcast for a couple weeks now. And I know that you and the real Reggie was on another podcast, and y'all been doing that for a couple weeks. So I just want to ask, man, you've been listening to our podcast, man. How do you like it, man? How do you like it?
I'm a sports junkie like y'all, so I love the conversations, like sitting in the room talking to my homeboys about college football, talking about basketball, like, so I love it. I think I think that's what we try to do with the Armbar Chronicles. It's like sitting around the table talking mad cash shit about wrestling. Like, we don't want to hear the cutter like ESPN. Oh, this player is that nigga suck. Like, I want to hear like what we talking about.
We ain't trying to listen to Adam Schefter no more, because that motherfucker be lying, man. He's in there with the rest of them. But we're gonna talk about them motherfuckers later.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan, y'all, man. I love wrestling. I love wrestling too, man. So I'm loving the Armbar Chronicles, and like that's all I'm saying.
Armbar, baby.
I'm just missing y'all, man.
Yeah, we trying to get man, especially after these latest cuts by WWE, man.
Oh man,
they need
we trying to get a show this weekend, man. So
I had to see the bat signal. I had to see that bat signal out. I had to see that bat signal out, man. I'm like, dude, band has to get back together somehow, some way. Band has to get back together with this one, y'all. That's
man. I mean, I'm getting back into the swing of things of watching wrestling again, man. So it's definitely an interesting journey indeed, the way whatever it's going. Like it's in a whole different area, man. So I'm looking forward to you guys expounding on it. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Do it the way only the Armbar can, man. Like Meat said, man, we definitely working towards a comeback, man. Just wait on it, man. We definitely got y'all, man. We definitely ain't gonna be saying anything that ain't gonna come true, man. But we got y'all, man. Good listeners, man. We got y'all too, man. So we definitely gonna bring it though, man. We always gonna come correct, but
hey, Meat, got another question for you, man. What got you into watching wrestling?
Yeah, man. So I started watching wrestling probably around the same time I became a Braves fan, honestly. Like watching TBS, WCW, Saturday mornings, Saturday nights, just getting into it. My dad actually put me on. I didn't become a Dodgers fan like him, but I got into wrestling like him. So we just sit around and watch wrestling. We would watch, and then when the Monday Night Wars came, man, that shit was lit. So we was watching every Monday night, me and my pop. So until it got more crazy, and I was like, all right. My dad was like, nah, you can't watch this. Watch this part, but I would still watch it. But no, my dad put me on. I started watching, man, WCW, Sting, man, all those guys, man. Then I became like a WWE guy, WWF at the time guy, and Bret was my guy, man. Bret Hart was my guy. So yeah, man, started watching back then, became a huge fan. I was WWF out, like everything, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, back before I knew Ultimate Warrior was, God rest his soul, but he was a trash wrestler. But yeah, man, became a huge fan, man. So I love it. And then I picked it back up. So I started back watching wrestling around like grad school time. And then I found out like Reggie was on it, and then found out when nigga Smuff was on it. So I was like, shit. Smuff! My nigga Smuff. So we started talking wrestling all the time. We was like, shit, we might as well do a podcast. So I think, what was that, like 2016?
Yep.
We did the first episode after WrestleMania 30? I can't remember.
Yeah, because I remember because we did at Homecoming, because that was the first one we actually, first and last one that we actually did one microphone.
Boys,
yeah, that
boys was podcasting live from the Alpha House at Georgia Southern. Motherfuckers ain't shit. Yeah.
That's so stupid, man.
But yeah, man, that was, again, that's the perfect, that is the perfect story that me told, man. It was like, just like how the first rounders came about, man. Like I said, it's just a few dudes who just good friends getting together and like, shoot, man, we talk about this all the time here. Might as well put our, thoughts and words to the interwebs and see how it goes. And
yeah, man,
just another good outlet for expression. Like I said, it's definitely always been one of the highlights whenever we recorded, because I always love to hear, Demetrius's and Young Smuff's takes on wrestling. Like I said, that we can have some similar views on some things, but at the same time, they could bring up some views, or they could bring ideas that I might not, have me, second thinking some things, not second guessing though, but at least looking at, different angles certain way than I did before, man. Like I said, it's definitely, a good back and forth, between us. And so then again, like I said, that I really, really enjoy, doing it, and hate that we had it, just go by the wayside the way we have so far. But again, that's just life for you, though, man. Life be life, and it'd be taking you in directions that you had no idea that you were going to go in. Like I said, man, but things are settling down, so hopefully for too long, man, we'll definitely feed the streets, man, and keep the thing going.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Yo, Armbar Chronicles, y'all. We got two of the young men from the podcast of Armbar Chronicles on right now, man. Our man, Young Clifton, the real Reggie, and our special guest, Professor Smith. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
B, what's up? What's up next, man? Because I'm really trying to get to some white on white. I mean, I'm trying to get to something.
Well, hold on, Teresa. I know you ready. I know you ready to pounce, bro. I know you ready to pounce, man. But before we do, man. Because not the picks, man. We actually got to talk about folks who've actually saved their job, man. Because this is a Save Your Job Saturday segment.
Yeah.
Not just save your job. This is Save Your Job Saturday.
I've been saving my job every week, bruh. Saving my job every week. Not fucking with these O's out here in New Mexico. Anyway, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all take it away. All
right. So the red hot Miami Hurricanes with the upset over Pitt. They must really, really, really like Manny Diaz.
They got to, bro.
They got to like this guy, man.
Not no red hot, boy. Hey, one goddamn game, dog. Man, no, they not red hot, bro.
That's the thing. That's two. That's what makes it crazy. Yeah. They beat two ranked opponents back to back. It's like,
That's crazy.
My grandma puts that Texas Pete on every damn thing, but they ain't that hot though. That's for sure.
Oh shit!
But I do agree with that though, man. Like I said, I mean,
I like that, Tariq.
That was actually pretty good, too, man. That was
kind of far for real.
But again, like I said, man, you have to give them credit, man. Miami has a little streak going on, man. Like I said, they might have found something in their freshman quarterback, man. He's a whole lot better than I thought he was. But I tell you what's actually happening. Manny Diaz is finally playing some young talent that he actually got from his last two classes, which were helped buoyed by COVID. He's like, you know what? I actually got to, keep some good Miami kids home. I might as well use them. So he pretty much, again, their backs against the wall. De'Ara King has been hurt since the Alabama game. You have to do something, especially when your AD, in not so subtle terms, has pretty much said that you've been on the clock all year. So you have absolutely no margin of error the rest of the year. So you have to show and prove or put your house on the market by the time Thanksgiving comes around. And I don't know about y'all, man, but I think that'll suck that you have to, be fired, have to move your family and at the beginning of the holidays. So they're making something shake, and it seems like Manny Diaz knows the assignment.
Oh yeah. I agree on that. And who probably the job is definitely about to be eventually gonna have to the Florida Gators gonna have to like reevaluate Dan Mullen as a head coach.
Woo!
Yeah. He said, I don't know. I'm sorry to say this, but he just seems like he's only good when he has a QB.
Don't be sorry. Just speak the facts, brother, because it's real. It is real. It is so real. Because I was talking to my dad last night, man. This damn 2 quarterback system shit ain't working, bruh. We need one quarterback that's gonna get all the reps in with the damn number 1 receivers, all the reps in with everybody that's number 1, dog, because switching motherfuckers on at halftime and at the end of the first half, beginners. No, we need a quarterback that's gonna be in there the whole time, bro. Cause switching off is just not working, dog. It's not working. It's not working. So they need somebody that's gonna be in there the whole game, unless he get injured. We need somebody that's gonna be in there the whole game, man. Switching off just because motherfucker ain't doing good, it don't mean he ain't gonna do good in the second half. You gotta make halftime adjustments. So we need a quarterback that's gonna be in there the whole game, man. So yeah, like I said, man, me and my dad was talking about that craziness last night, man. But yeah, we need somebody that's gonna be in there and rock with it, man, for sure. So we can bust them dogs up next season, man. Bust them up.
I enjoy this conversation because I like hearing about Florida doing bad in life. So that makes me feel happy inside. So yeah, whatever we're discussing right now.
That's why I wish a horrible on your ass. For sure. 12 feet of snow. Not no 1 foot 6 inches. 12 feet of snow. There, Dr. Smith. 12 feet.
Damn,
That
man.
was stupid.
Hey, I know, right? But hold on, that man was introducing this man, saying we're happy for you to be on. And now he's talking about he wishes them nothing more than 12 foot of snow.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
He gonna need a warmer Atlanta Braves jersey than they got on right now. That's for sure. He gonna need a thick one. He gonna need a long sleeve Atlanta Braves jersey and the hoodie and all that. I hope you ordered some shit, bro. Shit.
A Braves bubble coat.
For sure.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah,
put them butters on too. Don't forget the butters. Don't forget the butters.
Call that a parker. I need a parker up there, man. That thing with that fur top.
Yeah, I got one. I got a parker. You gotta have one up here.
Them things are legit too. They will keep you warm. Now that you need to be out there. I heard like y'all Wisconsin weather is serious when it gets cold. So they ain't with them like that. Cause that's it's hard up there.
Yeah. But honestly, guys, what's even worse than with the Mullen, I think Mullen has actually done more to hurt his job status, not just on Saturday, but that Monday press conference afterwards. I think that probably hurt him more than anything that happened on Saturday. Because again, you can't find any realistic Florida fans that they thought they had a chance on this past Saturday at the cocktail party. I think the thing that actually it keeps hurting him the most is the fact that this man is, I'm sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not sorry. Like Tree said, man, we definitely give it to you unfiltered, man. But this dude keeps showing you every time he opens his mouth at a press conference why he was at Mississippi State for the past 9 seasons before getting the Florida job. And the only reason now we're seeing that he got this job was because his AD, his boss, Scott Strickland, was the same AD at Mississippi State. I mean, guys, don't forget, this is the guy who lost to Willie Taggart for the Oregon job. That just shows you, man, this dude does not get people. He doesn't know people. And for you to actually get on stage in front of folks on the national venue and say that recruiting does not matter during the season, if I was an AD, you would be fired then. Recruiting is the absolute lifeblood of, I guess that's why they have a sorry recruiting class and he's not known as a recruiter. That's probably one of the reasons why Florida isn't close to touching Georgia right now. They get good players. They get very good players, but they don't get the elite of their positions yet. All because this man refuses to adjust what he's doing with his program. I think his DC has to get fired at the end of the year, and you might have to also make a lot more changes, not just to him. So again, I think he's a good offensive coordinator. He's a good offensive mind. I think he's somebody who knows how to get the most out of his offensive players. But we just have to remember that Kyle Trask and Kyle Pitts were holdovers from Jim McElwain. He's actually yet to win big with any of his recruits, and he's been there 4 seasons. So it's actually time.
That's point, Reggie, for real. That's a good point. Them 2 players right there. Like after that, what do you got? What have you done for me lately? Right? It's like, okay, what's going on? And they haven't done anything. Like they just haven't really evolved. They just stay stagnant, and they ain't gonna never do anything that's gonna get out of their zone unless they change it up at the coaching position. Like that's what it feels like it needs to happen. And because they got to stay relevant. This is Gators, right? This is Florida Gators. Like they have to be relevant still. They don't want to lose that image. So you know what I'm saying? They want to make something straight. They can't just continue.
I mean, we talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it in a couple of pods ago. Back when we had Brian on, we talked about the state of college football and the state, of Florida and college football down there. And it's still crazy. Like you said, Florida is just one of those jobs where you could get the right coach and you can actually start winning there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have somebody, and it's one of those jobs where it proves that pressure bust pipes or the crazy diamonds. And with Dan Mullen, he's clearly not cut for this type of life.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he could be a good coordinator in the NFL, or maybe he needs to take another lower level job, or pull a Dana Holgerson and like go to somewhere like Houston after West Virginia, man. But clearly, I think, in fact, I wasn't that high on Dan Mullen when he initially got hired by Florida. I thought he was a safe pick. Again, I really don't think he would have got the job had Scott Strickland not became their AD. And I think that's getting proved more and more. But again, pressure's bursting pipes. And as y'all see, after he made those comments, Florida pulled all of his media appearances except for the SEC mandated one.
Damage control, as they say.
Yep, I was saying they said they don't want this man continue to make them look like a fool on national television.
Right. So you can tell that's step one right there. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing stuff like that. It's time to go ahead and do that chomp. Cut them out.
So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to continue to look at.
Most definitely.
Look at the rest of the season.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yep. And what they could do, they might can if he's gone, man, they might get the University of Texas San Antonio coach because their team is undefeated right now. So
You
Yeah.
road runners.
Yeah. That could be something for real. Like they're gonna have to look at. They're gonna have to figure something out, though. You know, so that's it's got the shift is going to happen as regardless. So we're just going to see what's going to be the team that's going to happen next school year. It always becomes a new team. Cincinnati this year, right? So it's always going to be a team that tide is going to rise up again. So might be Florida. You never know.
Yeah. I know one.
Hold on. Let's hope not. I need Florida to keep the standard mediocre till at least Florida State gets their shit together. That's exactly what I need right now, man. That's all I need right now, bro. It's like continue rolling with Dan Mullen. Continue rolling with Dan Mullen, man.
Yeah,
keep doing this.
Yeah, they need to stay like trash. Yeah, okay.
Oh, crazy. I do know one thing. Like I know that nobody can hire Clay Hilton because Georgia Southern picked them up.
Woo!
So,
Hilton.
So what y'all think about that hire?
Man, my face dropped to the floor when I saw that. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck?
Didn't expect that.
I did not expect that.
Didn't expect that one.
Oh, and it was like I was seeing like words that they're in negotiations, and I'm like, wait, huh? What? And then the official news came in, like, holy shit! Like, like this is some game changing stuff right here, man. It's like I don't want to put it next to the legend, but like how people saying this is a Eric Russell type of deal right here, man. Like,
did y'all see his contract, Ronaldo, by any chance?
I didn't see it. What was it?
I think it's like 5 years, $800K a year.
Yeah.
So almost $1 million, man. So now like we paying dudes now. It's like, okay.
We were talking trash about the AD. Like, look, what you need to do, man. Like, y'all, you getting these boo-boo ass, you know what I'm saying? You're getting the coaches, but you're not paying them nothing. Not paying them their worth, and then they're going to leave for a better job. Like, you need to make something happen. They got that field out there. They made that stadium happen. You know, that stadium looks like it's expensive as shit. So, they redid that stadium like a mug. They need to have their return on investment, right? So, I feel like he made a big ass splash with this, man. This is a national, you know what I'm saying, known coach. And he's gonna pull in national recruits. So I'm like, oh shit. So it could be some big things probably with this thing going on, man, to me.
I honestly I never understood the hate he really got at USC because he was 36.
That's why.
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, USC thinks they're too good for a whole lot of people. And
University of spoiled children.
You have fans actually saying with straight faces, we should try to go hire Pete Carroll again. But that Pete Carroll he's not going to be the guy that he was 20 years ago. So anybody who's trying to relive those days would be sorely disappointed. I mean, I don't know what y'all guys got to say about it, man, but I'm gonna just say I'm going to try not to, at least overreact because it's easy, to come assume a lot of things since he is coming from the P5. But I'll just definitely get some things out of the way. Some people might see it as a red flag. He's got fired for Southern Cal, but again, Southern Cal is its own, very, very weird circumstance. So. Whatever happened to Southern Cal, it could stay at Southern Cal. But at the same time, just like Ronaldo's points, man, this is a guy who's been on the national stage. He's going to be the only coach in the Sun Belt that's won a New Year's Six bowl. So he has that profile. Again, he's somebody who's still recognizable. He can. We know he's not going to be running the option, so that's going to actually. I know Brand is real happy about that. So the option is no longer, going to be. It's going to be, the main form of offense for Southern now. He's somebody who still built a pretty good program at a named school, man. If he can just correct some of the things that went wrong at Southern Cal and still apply them to this new job, because that's one thing I will say. He's going to be hungry. I think Clay's going to be hungry to reinvigorate his career and prove that what happened at Southern Cal was a fluke. And even though that we are paying him $800,000, that's almost $1 million. I'm glad that we are not we're making it worthwhile for somebody like Clay Helton to come to this job. And even at that, he's probably still not, after his contract's up, he's going to go to the P5 if he does a good enough job here, though. But that's all right, though. If he can, in those 5 years, if we could go undefeated against Georgia State, undefeated or one loss, not hell, undefeated against App State, probably sneak into New Year's Six, pull a Memphis or pull a Cincinnati, sneak into a Memphis Bowl, or sneak into, a New Year's Six Bowl somewhere. Pretty much, like I said, become, the next App State or Louisiana of this conference, man. And so if we could do that, then I think those 5 years would be very, very much worth it. So
Are you really on here talking about App State? You really out here mentioning App State when all of us done went to Georgia Southern, and it's been like F App State for the last, Lord.
Hey, absolutely.
Don't want them to win and tiddlywinks right now.
Oh no, like I said, if we can go to field together, so that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, you have to admit, App State's further along as a program than we are in the P5.
That was some good players, man. App State good ass players.
App State's actually found some consistency, and actually, found
it's still F App State.
And that's what I want now, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? To me, this is just me, my opinion. Like, Georgia Southern games got boring as shit. Like, I be wanting to go there. I be wanting to go watching it, but like they haven't been putting on no pizzazz, nothing like that sparked my interest in watching anymore. Like, I'm going there out of my dedication to my school. But now this could be a little bit of a different change of pace. Getting a quarterback that's going to play as a quarterback system. Like kind of make something pop and make me like actually be interested in seeing our boys play again. And that game that we lost at homecoming against Georgia State kind of put the nail in the coffin for me, man. Like, damn, we need to really change it up because I'm tired of losing to Georgia State. And they just consistently, every time they win, they consistently take over the title of GSU. And like, it gets to where I can't even argue. Like, yeah, we the real GSU. Like, how, nigga? Like, I can't even tell them no more because, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't came legends of how we used to be in the past, I can't bring that no more. And the schools are not winning no more. So like, damn, we used to have that. We used to have them topping them. So, I mean, that's just, I'm hoping Clay can come in and change it up a little bit and put us on TV for a little bit and make some noise.
Yeah, Brandon. So I think, man, what I have to admit, man, Jared Binko might know the assignment.
He might do, for real.
Jared Binko might know this, man. You might have to apologize to this man, B.
You might apologize after next year.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Don't apologize to no fucking body except for your wife and your kid. Fuck these other motherfuckers.
This guy. Y'all were better for some
You got anything to add me? Anybody else or me?
No, man, I think what Ronaldo said was accurate. Like, man, when I first heard the news, I was like, what the fuck? Like, came out of nowhere. Like, but I think he's in a good position to really make an impact. And I think he did a good job by going with Georgia Southern, because if you go in, make an impact, turn this around, take us to a bowl game, like people in Statesboro will be, ecstatic by that. And I think he has a better opportunity to go in and make an initial change, an immediate change at Georgia Southern than he would at, I think at another institution.
I agree.
So I think he can come in, make immediate impact, make some changes to the offense, definitely. I think he can have a better chance of making an impact. And then once you get Georgia Southern people on your side, they're going to ride with you, man.
Definitely. Not only that, and also I think him coming here, and again, he could have done it at a better time because of transfer portal, because he can use the portal to completely, because I think that even though right now, last time I checked, there's only 2 recruits committed to Georgia Southern's 2022 class, but I think he's going to have time to build that class. But what he's going to do, especially since we're going to be moving to a new offensive and defensive system, he can immediately go to the portal. And just like we did, catching him for the P5, there's going to be a whole lot of kids, basically falling from the P5 down to lower levels, man. I just hope that, he's there. He's going to be there, like Jock Peterson was, man, and just catch them boys as soon as they come down. So,
yeah.
You think think Spencer Rattler's going to go to transfer to Georgia Southern?
as you know what? I don't want Spencer Rattler at Georgia Southern either. I'm sorry, man. Man. I can't do it, man.
Dog, I told you, dog. The boy named Rattler, he need to go to FAMU, dog. He'll be straight. He'll be able to market because FAMU just got done being on ESPN. Even though, y'all know how you watching the game and you looking at the bottom of the screen, and right above where they're showing the headline news and shit, they show the score and they show the team name and they show the doggone the scoreboard. Like they show the time clock. So everything was good because I watched this on ESPN Plus. Everything was a graphic except for the time clock. The time clock was actually being recorded and shown on the graphic screen. So yeah, they really had FAMU out there looking rough against Grambling. But I mean, the team didn't look rough against Grambling until they started fighting, which was like in the third or fourth quarter. They had a big ass brawl on the field. But other than that, everything was good, man. But yeah, that junk had me heated, man, because like how you got everything else, a perfect graphic on the screen, but the time clock, you got to have a camera on that the whole rest of the second half. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Don't do us like that, man. We trying to get the HBCUs on the main stage, which Deion Sanders is doing a great job of putting Jackson State and whoever he plays on the main stage. But yeah, man. College football, we got a couple more weeks left, and it's about to get popping, son. Woo!
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be for the faint of heart.
Can't motherfucking wait.
Yeah, for the faint of heart, man. So gotta get into these picks.
Yeah, let's go into these picks for week 10, man. The first one I got is Georgia Tech versus Miami. Will Miami win 3 straight after being 2 top 25 teams? Two top 25 teams? Nah. I got Georgia Tech because the U is not back and they'll never be back.
Damn it, man. I gotta be like that, bro. I'm going with Miami.
Yeah, I'm going with Miami too. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
Yeah, honestly, that's even the bridge too far for me to even.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I got Miami by 10.
The state of Georgia on the road right now, so that's why I see this.
Hey, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
I can see what that means. Like, I guess you're going up the stream of the Georgia Power, right? Yeah, like go ahead, call it the Georgia Power Hour, whatever. But like, I feel you on that. But nah, that's not going to happen, my guy. Can't do that. Can't let you do that.
What do you say, Meek?
Oh, definitely Miami. Yeah.
All right. This is homecoming for Hugh Freeze, man. Liberty, they playing number 16 Ole Miss, and I got Ole Miss. So.
Yeah, I'm definitely got Ole Miss on. Definitely got Ole Miss.
Yeesh. Why Liberty? Why would you pick Ole Miss? Why would you pick any SEC team to be your goddamn homecoming? Like,
no, this can't be it. It's Liberty. It's at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I know Ole Miss ain't going to backward of Virginia for that game, bro.
My heart dropped when you said the game. I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, he meant homecoming.
Yeah, Ole Miss, man. Forget what I said. Ole Miss, goddamn.
Yeah, man. I definitely got Hugh Freeze's old team in this too, man. I mean, he's built something good at Liberty, man. They've beaten a couple of Power 5 teams, since he's taken over as head coach. But nah, man, nah.
Man, it's a clean sweep, man. I'm going with Ole Miss.
All right. What about number 3, Michigan State versus Purdue? I got it's kind of interesting. I said I'm gonna say upset alert just because I don't know. I'm gonna just say Purdue because I don't know. I just think that Michigan State might choke at number 3.
And
I mean, and
Michigan
they did,
State
and Purdue.
that's high. I mean,
Yeah.
that's high for Michigan State football team.
Yeah. And I will say this:
But,
Purdue did beat Iowa when that was number 2, but I'm questioning if Iowa
that
should have
was
been
early-
number
that
2
was-
in the
that
first
was early in the
place.
season. I'm gonna go with Michigan State, man. But damn, them motherfuckers is. Ooh, that's high, boy. That's high for a Michigan State football team for real. But I mean, it's a lot of other teams that's been in the top 25 that I would have never thought would have made it to the top 25. So, and Coastal Carolina is one of them motherfuckers that I wouldn't have thought that would have made it to the top 25. But they in there. They in there. So hopefully Michigan State pull it out, man. But I got Michigan State. Go Sparty.
And Michigan State messed me up last week. I know that, right? I was thinking Michigan was going to get them.
you told Michigan. Yes, you did.
No, Michigan messed me all the way up. And then Michigan came out firing too. Like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, they did.
Get that turnover and then just throwing it from 90 yards. Like, okay. And then shit, I turned it to the end of the game. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? And then Michigan State pulled it out. And then look at them, like in number 3. So all that to say, Michigan State gonna get that win.
This is actual, very. I told you before the show, B, that I really like your college football picks, and this one I like actually the one I like the most because this is an actual very good upset pick because of the fact that it's on the road and it's right after an emotional victory over one of your biggest rivals. That down game, perhaps.
Hey,
I'm almost tempted, but I think Michigan State pulls it out on the last second field goal.
Yeah,
it's going to be close, though.
It's going to be real.
I think it's going to be close. It's going to be
like Lee Corso say, real close.
Yes. So yeah, I definitely think Michigan State pulls it out, but it's going to be a lot closer than folks, or at least regular college football fans probably think it's going to be.
I'm going with Michigan State. I think they might have a chip on their shoulder also because like people questioning their ranking, people questioning if they should be, well, some people are, if they should be as high as they are. It's their respect thing. So I think they may use this as like a statement game. So we'll see, man.
They might turn out to be the new Notre Dame.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I know why I said that. I actually like Mel Tucker. I wish more success for him, man.
You like Mel Tucker, but the people in Boulder don't like him. In Boulder, Colorado, don't like Mel Tucker.
Oh, no, they don't. I don't blame him. He don't know what season it's that. I don't blame him at all. But
that's just like, but he's like Brian Van Gorder of Georgia Southern. And they do not like his ass.
But he actually did something though.
But he did actually do something. Yeah,
he actually did something in Colorado. That's why it's like we were actually on the way, but he just left after Michigan State said, we want to pay you this good $5 million to come get us right after Mark D'Antonio. So
yeah. All right, the next pick I got is number 17, Mississippi State versus Arkansas. I actually got Arkansas winning because like before when they got manhandled by Georgia, Arkansas was pretty good. So I think I'm gonna say they're gonna win this game. So
you said Mississippi State versus Arkansas?
Yeah, Mississippi State.
Oh Lord. Man, oh Lord. I'm gonna go with Arkansas.
I roll with Mississippi State.
I think Mike Leach keeps it going, man. So I don't know what. As much as I would like to choose Arkansas, man, I think this is one of the unfortunate things about when success comes at you fast, and when folks are like pump you up, saying that you're like a top 10 team, and that you this, you that, and then you play Georgia, you get humbled. That could either break you or just or you have or make you go back to the lab to get better, man. And Arkansas hasn't been right since they faced Georgia immediately. So I don't know, man. I hope they can get it together, man. But I'm not convinced, man. I got the Fighting Mike Leaches in this for myself. Like I said, Mike Leach is on the roll, so I'm keeping. I think he keeps it going to Fayetteville.
I'm gonna roll with Mississippi State on this one, man.
How about have you made your pick yet, Ronaldo?
Yeah, I said Mississippi State.
Oh, that's right. All right. How about number 9 Wake Forest versus UNC? Man, I got Tar Heels winning on the upset.
No, upset.
Yeah, just because the first time that
boy, they've been good since last year, boy.
yeah, they really
Go Wake Forest, boy, let's go.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Wake Forest.
I think this is Sam Howell's. Let me get back in the draft consideration game right here. We all know Wake Forest defense is how do we say it? Non-existent.
Nah, they might as well don't field, bro.
They might not even. They might not. Yeah, they might as well not field an entire defensive unit. So this is Sam Howell's get right game, and I have Carolina coming away with the upset because of it.
Well, Howell ain't gonna do nothing, dog. He ain't gonna do nothing. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
you're gonna wait till Wake Forest, they number 9. You're gonna wait till Wake Forest to do something?
I mean, hey, rivalry game. Hey, rivalry game. You better show improve. This is rivalry. You better show improve out here.
I'm going to Wake Forest, y'all.
For the still firing, even though their defense trash, they still firing on all cylinders on the other side. So
they are. Yes, they are.
They're just gonna be. It's gonna be some outscoring mother suckers on the football field.
Closest to 60 wins, or at least first to 60 points wins this game.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah. And since I'm missing the Tar Heels, man, make sure y'all stay tuned for next week when I talk about UNC basketball. That's a tease for y'all.
I want to hear audience. I want to be next week. Please believe. Yeah.
If there's somebody who can talk y'all's ears off about UNC basketball, it's our host, B. Willingham. So
B. Willingham.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Oh.
And yeah. And next and the final pick I got is number 13 Auburn versus number 14 Texas A&M. I'm gonna just go with Auburn on this one just because.
Ooh.
So.
I'm gonna go. Damn.
That shit is hard.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it is.
It's just because they right by like 20-25 minutes away from Columbus, man. We'll go with the Tigers, man, for sure. Stay close to the hometown.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna pull in for Texas A&M. It's really close. It can go either way. Be honest with you, but I'm gonna go Texas A&M.
I think I'm gonna take A&M, man. Only because I think they have a slightly better defense. But Bo Nix is actually becoming the playmaker, though. Who actually would have actually seen that happening in 2021? He's actually been pretty good, man. I'm almost talking myself out of it, but again, I got A&M holding serve, man. Like I say, if A&M can hold off Bama at home, they'll hold off Auburn at home. So I got A&M.
I'll take Auburn, man. I guess.
He's like, why not?
War Eagle.
Go War Eagle and Tigers, bro.
Yeah,
that's
War Eagle / Tigers.
Team. That's how you know it's Alabama team. They got 2 fucking mascots. Don't make no damn sense. Anyway,
that is crazy, man.
We going down.
Man,
we're in Alabama.
Yeah, man. Let's go on and talk about the next topic, man. Racism in the workplace,
AKA AKA white folks going wild, AKA white folks get caught doing stupid shit again.
Yeah. Hey man.
Level 2.
Number 2.
So I'm just gonna say this, and I just want everybody to be cool, but I want our guest to go because the bruh up there probably real lonely up there. Ain't got no Southerners up there to talk that cash shit with unless he call home. And he way up there in that snow. I'm talking about real snow, real precipitation on the grounds and whatnot, on the buildings. But our professor, bro, spent some education on us and the young listeners about what's going on up in Wisconsin, though, because y'all pretty close to Minnesota, and I know you ain't trying to cross the border. I know.
Nah, man, this whole like reading about this son story is just idiotic at this point for any franchise to go through this, especially like, you know, we're a couple of years from the whole Donald Sterling debacle. So for a franchise to go through this, it's crazy to me, right? It's just like your team is comprised of, and then the owner owns the Mercury as well. So you're offending Black players, you're offending your women players. Like what are we doing here? So I'm interested to see what the investigation proves. I'm interested to see what comes of this, because if you're in this society that we have right now, with, you know, how people feel about racial issues, how people are more cognizant of that, like what are you doing in this point in your life to where you would feel that way or treat people in a certain way? And it's kind of blasphemy at this point. So I'll be interested to see what this investigation proves and what they do with it. But yeah, man, I was shocked by it, because especially after Donald Sterling and seeing what happened with that, it's just crazy that this would, you know, a situation similar, or not really similar, but it would happen again. So it's kind of weird at this point.
What if you're, you know, when you got hired up there, you're at University of Wisconsin, right? Or no?
Yeah, well, Wisconsin Eau Claire.
Wisconsin Eau Claire. So, you know, they hire you up there, and like, you know, we ain't got that many Black students up here, but you know, to get you to come up here, there, Miss Dr. Smith, you know, we're gonna send a couple of them things, you know, to you, and you know, go ahead and get them, you know, go ahead and get them pregnant, man. Then, you know, you have something to stay up here for other than working, bro. How would you feel if that was brought to your table, though?
Man, that wouldn't fly with me. And I think, like, you made a good point, especially like you probably don't know much about Wisconsin, but we definitely don't have a lot of Black students. We literally have like 98, or I think we might be at 100 Black students out of 10,000. So yeah, it's crazy here. So if that would have happened to me, I would have took my Black ass back to Georgia, and I would have been back, probably back in Warner Robins, Reggie. We'd be going to Buffalo Wild Wings again.
Oh, wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but no, I would have took my Black ass back home, man. These white people, yeah. Never mind, I'm not gonna start talking about white people on y'all platform.
Oh, shit. Shit. Do it, dog, because we about to start. Hey.
Drink about to go in. You don't know what Drink's about to.
Hey, boy, woo, Jesus.
I mean, we can't. I mean, if it gets too crazy, man, I might have to mute it. But no, man. But we about to. But no, man. We some things like you told me, Meat, man. Just like you said in your class, that some things just need to be said, man. You have to give it to them. You know, you have to give it to them. You know, no filter, man. Sometimes this is the same thing as well, man. I mean, we said it on the podcast. We talked about the John Gruden situation. Stuff like this. Even go back to Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling was not the only one. John Gruden is not the only one. these people aren't the only ones who talk like this and have, the comfort. And even because again, that shows you that there is an environment and there is something about, just either, I mean, we know rich people just have like a total, or at least a lot of them, man, especially in this arena, just have a total disconnect from everything that's going on. So you have that partner with the fact that you think you could like do things and get away with it, maybe because you've been doing it all your life and you have no repercussions because you didn't have anybody who again didn't look like you checking you on things like this all of your life. So again, you just used to just speaking freely on your biases. And again, whether they're biases that are perceived or not, you keep speaking on them, and the environment that you speak on them in keeps encouraging you, even if they don't necessarily agree with you. It keeps encouraging it because you're not getting checked on it. And if you have this type of mentality, again, this is the owner of the Phoenix Suns. He has power to hire and fire, to pay people, and depending on who he wants, the organization is going to represent what he thinks and feels. And if he thinks and feels the same thing as that he was pretty much saying in his emails and what he said against. Now the crazy thing is what he said, to Earl Watson. This man actually had the audacity to actually come into the coach's locker room and say that, why can Grandma Green say nigger and I can't? You had the audacity to come in and tell your head coach this.
Well, let me slide in here real quick, because boy, you wild. You're gonna come into a room mostly full of African American players and say why you can't say the N-word? Like, seriously? Bruh, you about to get told off by Draymond Green, Clay and Steph. They light skinned, they ain't gonna say that. But the rest of the dark skinned players, dog, they about to get in your ass, bruh. They about to get deep up in your ass because you got Steph and Clay. They inside, they ain't out in the field, doing all that craziness. But you about to get told off, dog, and again,
this is the Phoenix Suns locker room. Yeah, this wasn't the Golden State Warriors locker room. This was him going to the Phoenix Suns locker room, telling this to his coaches.
Well,
I guess
Chris Paul, and damn the dude with the dreads that sucked ass in the damn playoffs. I kept saying he sucked.
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder. Ah, yes, young Jay Crowder. Boy, don't taste better than New England clam chowder. But the boy sucked ass all season and in the goddamn playoffs. And y'all motherfuckers kept passing in the ball. And he was shooting threes and breaking like a motherfucker. The boy sucked balls. The boy need to be in the G League somewhere trying to get development. But bruh, the Suns, or bruh, the only light-skinned brother they got to really speak up is the young man that was, doing his thing other than Chris Paul last year. Bruh, that Suns but this goes to show you that it's a lot of motherfuckers talking shit behind closed doors. And the shit is going to pop off and come out to light eventually. And people don't think it is because they got money. They think they're protected. And, they the owner or some higher level exec in an organization, and they don't think it's going to come out. But, bro, it's going to come out eventually, bro. Like, you just saw, good old Chucky get tossed to the side, and he been talking 10 years on email. But I mean, of course, he's been talking longer than that, just talking like we talking right now. So it's coming out in the light, man. And it's looking real bad for a lot of coaches, a lot of execs. It's looking real bad for them. So I don't understand why he would keep talking like that when he know that other people have been caught and brought up on those charges or just getting tossed out of the league, whatever league they in. They could be in NFL, baseball, and be in hockey. I mean, they could be whatever league they in. They're getting tossed out after it came out to the public and people find out. Bro, you done. So I'm just really happy that it's happening because it's been behind closed doors for too long. And people need to come up on what they're talking about, man. If you're not man enough to talk about it out front and in the public, then don't say it at all. It's just like your parents should tell you, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all, man. Do not say it at all. So I'm really glad that people are getting caught up in what they've been saying for years, and they want African Americans or people of color to come play for their team, but behind closed doors they're talking shit about them. Like, bro, why you want me to come play for you if you're gonna talk shit about me behind closed doors, and you're not man enough to come say that to my face. Like, I don't want to play for you, dog. I don't want to play for you. I'll go play for somebody overseas. I'll go play for the Canadian Football League, but I'm not gonna play somewhere where I'm gonna get disrespected behind closed doors. We all grown men out here, dog. Come up and say it if you got something to say, and then see what happens later. But it's just a thing about me, man. I've always been straightforward with people, and that's just one thing I can't tolerate is talking behind closed doors and saying you're talking about this person all bad, but when you see them out in the streets, you all happy and, hey, man, thanks for being on the team, man. We love how you play. But when you get back with the homies, you be like, man, fuck that N-word. I wish he would just play the way we play all the time. He's always out there doing all kind of crazy stuff on the field and on the court, dancing. And no, we want him to play how we play and just catch the ball or shoot the ball and be everything cool.
He's acting like such a thug, T.
Right.
Acting like such a thug out there.
How is he acting like a thug when he's having fun doing what he's doing, but y'all want to call him out for a thug? Y'all want to call him out for being crazy in the off season? Man, it's the off season, man. That man or woman can do whatever they want to do in the off season. As long as they come back in the regular season ready to play whatever sport they playing, they can do whatever they want to do in the off season, as long as it's not illegal and no trouble for it, bro. But I'm telling you, man, it's a lot more people like him, like Chucky, like old white dude that got caught. Yeah, it's a lot. It's so many people like them that just haven't been caught yet. But shoot, Adam Schefter almost got caught up in that doggone Chucky on Chucky emails. So, bro,
lying for the team president stuff. That's a big
as soon as some say Adam Schefter reporting, I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't even listening, bro. Ain't even listening, because the boy sketchy right now. The boy real sketchy. But they're gonna keep him on because he a little whiter than rice, so they're gonna keep him on. But anybody else, them been kicked him to the curb. Done kicked them to the curb, man. So yeah, man, that's all I got, man. That's all I got.
I do know how this is like the play, like how coach, how owners get to, like, it's the only way owners can like give up their teams if like something happened like this. Like Owners are not going to give up their teams no more. Like, like they're not selling their teams.
There's definitely a precedent, Lee, said, hey, Ronaldo.
So what?
So there's a precedence, like you were, alluding to. There's a precedence for it.
Yeah. You can't, that this is the only power move that you're going to get an owner who's like pretty much the most powerful person running teams to give up their power, like doing some stupid shit like what he did, and just like Donald Sterling did, and how old boy from the Panthers did for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that, like, besides that, you're not going to give up a NFL team or a professional sports team, period. Because that's the only thing like billionaires have to show that they're like better than other billionaires. Because like there's so many billionaires in the world. So like the folks that own like an NFL team, they part of a special club. So so when it comes down to when they got to sell their team because of that, it's going to be like because of something like this, like some racism stuff.
I'll see that he caught up on the in the report. It's saying like he doing the same things that Chucky was doing with the Raiders. Like the same words are coming up in the report. Like he was racist, talking about gays, talking about everything that Chucky was talking about, the same thing. So them boys, man, bruh, I don't know. I just know, man, because I know how I talk when I'm with my homies, man, and I know how I talk because I'm in the Army. I know I talk to, I interact with a lot of different races and nationalities in the Army. So I just know how they talk, man. Some of them boys got some dark humor. Some of them boys don't give a damn about what they say, what comes out of their mouth. So they think they're in, they're in a group of friends and nobody's gonna rat on them. But man, hey, if somebody get paid some money under the table, hey, boy, that thing's on paper, son. You know what they say? They say put it on paper. Hey, it's on paper, cuz. I know Meat know about it up there, boy. He ain't putting nothing on paper. Hey, this probably gonna be the first and the last time you hear Professor Smith on anything other than Armbar Chronicles, because he's like, hey man, them boys got wild on that, man. I wasn't really ready for all that, and they got real wild, and I was like, hey, I ain't gonna talk about my Caucasian brethren out there like that, because I only got like 100 with me out here and these thousands of folks, so I'm just trying to stay safe. But I understand you, brother. I understand that you're trying to stay safe, and we want you to stay safe. But if you got to come back down south, bro, come on down south, man. It's a lot of HBCUs looking for a young doctor that's doing this thizzle out here in these streets.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely trying to hit it. Go to an HBCU though. That's hoping that can be my next move though, for real.
I was about to say, yeah, Chief, because he's actually in diversity and inclusion. So this is actually up his wheelhouse.
Oh, hold on. That's the question. That's the next question I got for you there, young Dr. Smith. What is your degree in?
So I got a doctorate in student affairs leadership. So
okay.
The development theory of learning about students and what they need to, like, outside of the classroom, like student relations, Greek life, intramural, like ways to engage students outside of the classroom.
Okay. Very good. Hey man, we just want to know about our guests. And hey man, I'm the man to ask the questions, man. I'm here to ask the hard questions, man, for sure. But how long you been up there in Wisconsin, man?
Man, it's crazy. It'll be 3 years in January. Man.
Well, you went up. Hold on. You went to Wisconsin in January?
Yes, sir.
You went to Wisconsin in January?
Yes, sir. I moved up here in January in the middle of winter. It was
what?
That winter was the worst winter they had in, like, I want to say 70 years.
course.
Yeah, it was a crazy one.
Yes, it was a get out winner.
That's a fact.
Yeah, buddy. But woo. All right, man. Hey, shoot. Hey, you still up there? Hey, man. God got something for you, brother, for sure.
Yeah, man. It's been a good move though, but it might be, might be time, but we'll see.
Let's go on and talk about this next topic, but called injuries, trades, and DUIs. NFL highlight from week 8. First thing first, the Titans just went from sugar to shit. Derrick Henry out for the rest of the year with a foot injury. Definitely a huge loss for them, man. They went from contender to not even making the playoffs. Right now,
don't worry. Hey, Bree, don't worry though. Don't worry though. Help is on the way. They got Adrian Peterson.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They got AP. I like to call him the fake Adrian Peterson. Got the real Adrian Peterson is at Georgia Southern.
I just don't believe what he just said. Adrian Peterson.
And
what I been whooping ass the whole last season. Whenever he got out, he been whipping his kid ass. He ain't been doing no damn drills and getting ready for no football season. Oh my God.
And they still got Julio Jones.
Julio Jones ain't did shit either.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he hasn't done
back to the Falcons.
Hey man, he doing what he did with the Falcons, man. They stay injured and collect paychecks, man.
Yep.
It's
just like I said he would. Just like I said he would. He's doing just like I said he would, guys. He is doing just like I said he would do.
Looks like the Falcons got the better deal out that trade.
Oh man. If AP does anything, I will be thoroughly surprised, bro. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, man, Jameis Winston, he tore his ACL this weekend too.
Audi 5000, baby.
Yep. But they actually defeated the Buccaneers. So
they did. I mean, the defense showed up. The defense showed up in the game because they gave Brady time like every other team does, bro. I don't know why. I don't know how. Why does every team give Brady time? It's between 2 minutes and 1 minute and 30 seconds that they give Brady time at the end of the game to come back and just throw the thing gunsling thing down the field, and then they kick a field goal or they score a touchdown. Like, why does every team do that, man? I mean, like, the man, like, what, he like 43, 44 years old, this is like a 20th season. Bruh, you should know by now that the dude is clutch when it comes to the end of the game. If you give him time, you got to get, bruh, when you give Brady back the ball, it's got to be like 10 seconds left. And he can't have no timeouts. It's got to be 10 seconds, no timeouts if you give Brady back the ball at the end of the game.
And he has to be on the 5.
Right. It has to be like crazy impossible for Brady and his offense to score a touchdown if you're trying to win. But, they got that interception, and I was like, damn, they got an interception on that motherfucker at the end of the game. But when the last time that shit happened?
So, and they got the 4th down sack too, man. Like I said, that's one thing I will give to the Saints. They were coming after him still.
Yeah,
even at that moment,
they didn't let up. Man, so, hey, somebody got to take some notes off that game, but yeah, man, you can't give Brady no time at the end, man. You just asking to get beat if you give Brady over 30. If you get Brady over 30 seconds, bro, you asking to get beat, man. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy how they let him get all that time left at the end of the game and expect the defense just to be out there backpedaling and trying to intercept the ball or stop somebody on the run. Because he's throwing, dog. It's no doubt. He's throwing the ball every time, so he might as well get in prevent prevent defense and just hope for the best. But
that's why they blitz. That's why they blitz, T. It's like, prevent defense prevents you from winning games. Say, if you want to go down, man, at least go down swinging.
Oh, yes. Gotta go ahead.
They came after the young man.
Yeah, buddy, got to. Has to.
Speaking of coming after the young man, who's gonna come after the Rams out here, y'all?
Oh,
that was some craziness.
This man,
I said the Rams are on some Avengers Endgame shit. Like they getting that stuff together.
Bro, they defense went to 98 on man right after UJ's defense.
I'm trying to still figure out how they getting all these players and where they getting all these draft picks from.
Yeah.
That's what I understand. They were actually getting rid of draft capital. It's actually costing them more in draft capital than the actual salary to get Von Miller. But still, man, again, it's a finesse stuff, man. Man, Les Snead, I just gotta say, man, Les Snead be doing some major finessing when it comes to getting these deals together, man. I don't be seeing how, because you remember, even after he lost Cam Akers earlier in the offseason to a torn Achilles, he trades for Sony Michel. And I heard Cam has actually been rehabilitating like really, really good. So you could have a situation where you have Cam Akers, Sony Michel, and Darrell Henderson in the backfield, along with Matt Stafford, handing them the ball off. And Cooper Kupp catching passes. Deshaun Jackson can't even get on the doggone field because the wide receiver.
And that's why he got released. Talking about he requested a trade, man. No, stay where he was at, man. He would have probably could have gotten
Cooper Kupp cupping your girl's titties right now. You better watch out, man.
This guy.
You better watch out. You better watch out, dog. Like, seriously, man. Telling you, and then suck up too, man. You already know he doing. Better watch out, man. Hold your girl close out here in these streets. Hold your girl close.
Man, this guy.
Aaron Donald. Just Aaron Donald, Von Miller in the front seven, where you have Jalen Ramsey holding down the secondary.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's crazy right there.
He didn't already took down a thick shouty, man. You better watch out, man. He'll take down your tackle. Take down your tackle. You don't even know what happened. You don't even know what happened. He gonna line up on the same side as Aaron Donald, and you're gonna be like, ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I don't even think, boy, if I was a lineman, I don't even think about that. I don't even think about that possibility.
You looking at the side of the eye, you see Aaron Donald in the interior, then you look outside, you see Von Miller. Ooh, which one, Jesus?
Boy, like I said, that left tackle is going to have a hell of a time deciding who to initially block.
These are facts.
Scary out here.
It's scary.
Scary hours.
Yeah.
Real.
Yes.
Yes. Then let's talk about another AA run. That man, AA Ron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers got COVID, but he said he was vaccinated.
Me. Let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you real quick. Just on this subject right here, because I need you to speak on it. You a professor at the school, right? And one of your professors be like, hey, I'm vaccinated. Then next thing you know, they get COVID. And then next thing you know, somebody like one of your professors that work close with you get COVID from this motherfucker. How would you feel, dog? Like, how would you look? Are you ready to, or would you be ready to go back to teaching in person? Or are you like, hey, bro, I'm going to do the virtual thing until y'all clear it all up?
Well, for me, I don't trust white people. So, number one, I wouldn't be around a lot of way. So, yeah, you could tell.
Hey, B, don't mute that shit, bro. Don't mute that shit. Hey, let that shit ride, son. But anyway, go ahead, sir.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, guys.
No, you good, me, man. This will make the first round.
No, you good.
First rounders, bro.
I've said worse. You good, bro?
Yes, he has.
No, not just white. I don't trust a lot of people when it comes to. I'm just staying away from all people. So for that doesn't surprise me about Aaron Rodgers. Like I'm not surprised a white man lied. Like you lied, you white. That sounds.
Woo, let him speak on it, brother.
This is the first rounders. Welcome to the first rounders, people.
That's a fact, man. No, but I'm just not surprised with Aaron Rodgers, man. He put his team in jeopardy. He said, they asked him, I saw the interview that said, "Hey, are you vaccinated?" He was like, I'm immunized. What did he say?
Immunized.
I'm immunized, fam. Why?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You trying to be deceitful? I don't know. And
This man got his flu vaccination, but they ain't got a COVID vaccination.
They got
he
got
thought
a
it
chicken
was
pox.
John Wick for real. He thought it was John Wick for real, not no costume. It was for real John Wick.
Yeah, man. But nah, he needs to be getting killed online because, man, they tore Cam Newton up when he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, whatever. Then he got cut.
Well,
but you know.
No, but here's the thing though that kills me, guys. Because later on, I actually read this on the Athletic Post that it later turned out that he allegedly got some sort of homeopathic therapy and he wanted to see if he could actually get that cleared through the league. The league said, hell to the fuck no. They weren't going to allow that to happen. Again, this just this just got out now. Again, like he just wanted some sort of holistic spiritual, because again, we all know that this dude, I mean, he's always been a bit of a jerk
asshole.
Yep.
Asshole. Go ahead and say it. Asshole.
Yes.
That was an asshole. That was an asshole thing when he did.
I want to be a little bit kinder, but you're right. He is a full-on asshole, and now the dude's just very weird. Now he's just going down the weird rabbit hole.
Let it fly, Reggie. Let it fly, man. Don't hold it, brother.
Yeah, but he's going down, just the weird hippie ass, rabbit hole since he said, you know what, I want to retire, or at least not come back for the Green Bay Packers. And again, maybe this is another gambit of him, leaving the Green Bay Packers soon. I don't know, man. And I just think that honestly, this boy has like he's going full Kanye now. I think he basically, again, to borrow another wrestling term, I think Aaron Rodgers, nobody puts Aaron Rodgers over more than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, you said Kanye. I don't know who you're talking about, man. I thought his name was Ye.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
that's what you're talking about.
He's going full Ye West, man. And he just
I know how you. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, it's just Ye. Like, it's no West. It ain't no Donda on it. It's just Ye. I mean, people used to call him Ye anyway back when he was, coming up. Everybody's, some people call him Ye. But now he's just going with it. Like, it's just Ye. So,
like I said, man, again, too much money, too much power, too much people, too many yes men in this corner. And this is what happened. This is how monsters get created, right here. We've definitely seen the transformation. And Ronaldo, you'll appreciate this. This isn't Aaron. This is like Aaron in kaiju form. We're basically seeing a kaiju Aaron. That's actually a big movie monster for our listeners, who don't get the reference, man. But yeah, this is pretty much he's out on his own. He can't be told. He can't be told anything, man. He's basically, again, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a bigger mark for himself, than anybody else. Nobody puts over Aaron Rodgers more than Aaron Rodgers. And this is what the Green Bay Packers have to look forward to for the rest of the season, and for whatever team who thinks it's worth the squeeze to get him next year when he unceremoniously gets kicked out of the frozen tundra. So there it is.
Yes, that's a crazy situation going on right now. Like, he should get some kind of fine or something. Like, they gave Cam so much hell, and then
fuck that. He should be suspended.
He should be, yeah.
They should be
Like I
paying
said,
for.
at least Cam been, like I said, Cam ain't vaccinated, but
Cam didn't lie about it.
but he didn't lie about it. I mean,
Cam didn't lie about it.
yeah. Yeah.
Man, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, dog. Don't worry about it. I know how that's going.
But yeah, but enough of AA run. Let's talk about this. This was a kind of like a crazy, sad situation, man. Henry Ruggs, Henry Ruggs the third, man. This dude got a felony DUI, getting in the arrest for killing someone in Las Vegas. Man, that is crazy. Like very bad situation, very sad situation, man. Prayers for both of the parties. And then Henry Ruggs gets released from the Raiders. But here's like kind of like my take on this right here. The owner and the GM, they said that Ruggs was that guy after they drafted him. But then they released him after this happened. I'm like, dang, was he really your guy? I mean, if he was y'all guy, y'all would have killed him and been there for him, especially during the trial. But I mean, just pray for this. Everything goes well with him in this situation. And I hope he gets like some kind of help, because I know he's probably definitely like, he's definitely probably like really, really depressed right now with all that going on. But,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Then I found out how fast the dude was driving, man. That dude was going like over 150 miles.
Yeah, it's going on to 150, man. I heard some of it this morning, man. While I was at work, I was listening to some of the trial, the first parts of the trial or whatever, man. They're saying he had nothing on his record. He's been nothing on his record, clean record. Did volunteer stuff back in Montgomery, his hometown, Montgomery, Alabama. So, it's something that you got a clean record, but bro, you went over 150 miles and you killed somebody, dog. And you killed the dog and you killed the pet too. Boy, you better be glad Peter ain't on your ass right now. Boy.
Yes. And we'll talk about Peter. We'll talk about Peter later on. But yeah.
But yeah, man, he better be glad they ain't on his ass right now.
But that's really gonna get him right there. If they ain't gonna care about that person, they care about that dog getting killed.
Bruh, for sure, bruh. For sure. And then he had a loaded weapon in his car too. Yes. Lord. Bruh, I just don't know why these NFL players can't call an Uber, can't call a Lyft, can't call the program that the NFL has for the players to get a private driver if they're drunk or if they're going out for the night. They ain't even got to be drunk. You just need a driver because you're going out for the night and you don't want to drive. Like, bro, why do you have to drive your car and be driving at excessive speeds where if you want to drive that fast, just tell somebody you want to rent out the track for a couple of hours and you can drive around the track like you a NASCAR driver, but you ain't got to be out here on these streets and then killing somebody. Bro, I'm like, bro, this been going on for the longest, man. This been going on for the longest, bro. We got taxis, we got, man. Whew, Lord, bro, you got so much stuff that you don't have to drive if you get drunk. There's so much stuff that you can just leave your car where it's, bro, you got millions of dollars. You can leave your car where it's at, get an Uber, get a Lyft, get somebody that don't drink, that's your friend, to come get you. Take y'all home. Y'all wake up in the morning and y'all call a Lyft or Uber and go get the car and then you good. But you want to drive it over 150 miles an hour on the street? Bro, this ain't no damn Fast and Furious. This ain't no Fast and Furious, bro. This is real life. Now you done fucked up killed somebody, and now you gonna have to pay them folks for the rest of their life. Whoever the parents are, you have to pay them because you done killed their kid, and you could have not killed their kid and called somebody to come get you. And that's for anybody that's on here, listeners included. Hey, if y'all too wasted, man, hey, just call the Uber or Lyft because it's gonna be way cheaper than paying $10,000 to get the DUI and try to get your license back. Because I already know how much it is because I've had friends that have been in that situation. I ain't been in that situation, but I've had friends that's been in that situation. It's over $10,000 to get that license, get all that cleared up, bro. Woo-wee. Then you gotta go through all them classes. Hey man, call somebody. That's all I got to say. Call somebody or have the Uber and Lyft app on your phone. But it's just bad. And I know Professor Smith has seen his fair share of stuff up there in Wisconsin, man. What you done seen up there, man?
Man, it's just crazy. Like when it comes to DUIs, it's just about decision making, man. I think, man, what Henry Ruggs did is like he could have been the model citizen, but one bad decision can just change your life, and not only your life, but like the woman that lost her life. And then you have her family, then you have your family, because Ruggs, like you said, he's from Alabama. Like he was in a position to change his family's life, like being in the NFL, and now that's ruined. So it's just about decision making, and that's just what I try to teach up here to a lot of students. Just decision making, make wise choices. Like you said, man, it's to be in the NFL, you have a number that you can call, no matter where you are, no matter what time it is. Hey, I can't see straight right now. Please come pick me up. I'm in the NFL. It's like, and they will come pick you up, or even pick up your phone and get an Uber. Like it just comes down to like an ego thing. Like, nah, I got it. I can drive. I can do it. No, you can't. And obviously you can't.
Not over 150 miles per hour, bro. No, you can't.
At all.
For 2 seconds, y'all. He went that fast for 2 seconds. And for y'all who don't, or at least can't grasp how long 2 seconds is, don't do a plank right now for 2 seconds, and then come back and listen to this podcast. you can see them out. But seriously though, man, this is, like I said, there's no excuse for this at all, man. There are so many options that you can. Y'all just said, man, there are too many options now for you. Again, you're getting generation. You have money that you set up generational wealth for your family. So you've made it. And that's probably one of the unfortunate things is the fact that, it's unfortunate that everything his family is depending on him so much and putting all that pressure, to really, be the breadwinner and for not just his family, but for future generations. But it's just one of those things, man. You cannot put yourself in that situation when, again, you're too rich, you're too well known. There is somebody that's going to help you, just get to where you need to be, man. That's not how you're. Again, just for anybody who wants to, probably like that. Hopefully, you don't get drunk like Henry Ruggs was, or get as drunk as he did. But if you're really just going to, party like that or just have fun, man, just have something in the back of your mind, man. You need to have a plan saying, you know what, I am not driving anywhere afterwards. I'm not getting myself anywhere. Somebody's just going to have to, take me to where I need to be after all this is over. But like you said, this is ego, man. It's like, nah, I got it. And when you're that inebriated, you can't make good decisions, man. You can't, make a sound decision to where, that you could tell yourself that you can't, that this is something that you can't do, that you are not of sound mind or body to take yourself anywhere except the bed. And shit, even if you have to, sleep at top golf if you have to, but sleep that shit off something, man. Just don't get in a car and go 156 miles an hour for 2 seconds, man. I said that because you just needlessly affected the family. And like I said, I don't. this isn't so much as the slam on Henry Ruggs, because like I said, in the day, it's a tragedy. That his life is forever changed. He's going to be losing out, but ultimately, the woman that was killed, she lost her life. A father lost a daughter, mother lost a daughter, somebody lost another sister, somebody lost a very good friend. Man, it's you just really hate to see it, man. Nothing's good coming out of this, man. You just pray that something like this could wake up somebody who will, make a decision, make an unwise decision, after a night of partying, and just say, you know what, it isn't worth it. It just isn't worth it.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree on you like that, 100%, man. Like I said, you're gonna be out somewhere drinking, man. Shoot, call someone, shoot, even if you think they sleep or so, man, still call like that. Be like, hey, I need someone to pick me up. Can y'all do that? It's crazy, man. Like I said, it's just too many resources out here for you to be driving carelessly like that. So like I said, everybody bashing on him and stuff. Like I said, I know he clearly did know he probably made a mistake, but like I said, it's just something that that's gonna hurt him like the rest of his life. So, and like I said, when I had my wreck shoot, I was like shaking up too, man, because I had thought like something really bad happened to the lady that I had gotten a wreck with. So, and glad that she was fine. But like I said, just anything like that, I know that stuff like that, I know that's gonna like hunt his mom like for the rest of his life. So I hope he get he's probably gonna need some he's probably gonna need like some kind of counseling, or he's gonna need some kind of counseling too. So I hope he just gets all the help. So, but like I said, the other family is probably gonna sue him for the death of his of the lady. So, and more than likely, I think he's probably gonna, depending on, I don't know if it's his first ever offense or anything, but he might have to do some time. I don't know. So, but I don't know. Maybe they'll work with him, or something. So, like I said,
they said he had a loaded gun in the car. So, and then his girlfriend was in the car as well. With him. So they said right now it's looking like between 2 to 46 years in the prison system. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I say it's a sad situation, man. Like I said, it's crazy. So yeah, Ronnie, y'all got anything else to say before we move to our NFL picks?
No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we didn't like the moves.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. So, all right. So, we got week 9 picks for the NFL. The Titans versus the Super Rams. This is a Sunday night football game. I got the Rams big. No Derrick Henry. Matt Tannehill was about to look like he was back with the Dolphins. So,
oh Lord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the young Rams for sure.
Rams about as much as they want.
As much as they want. I like that. What about you, Meek?
Same, man. The Rams, however much they want to win by.
Yeah, how they feeling that day is determine how much they're going to score, how many points they're going to score.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna do like we got to pick our own games. I'm gonna let you guys do y'all's first. I'm gonna do mine, save mine for last. Yeah. So.
All right, man, I said shoot, man. Yeah, well, the game pick. Yeah, the game that I chose was the. Hold on, I had it pulled up. Yeah, game I chose was I had Packers Chiefs because we did not get our we didn't get our we didn't get our State Farm rematch here, man. So we're definitely gonna see what Jordan Love looks like, but I definitely got the Chiefs. Got to get the Chiefs. This is the get back game. Just like I said, Sam Howell was gonna have his get back game. Back in the college picks, man, I think it might not solve too much, man. He still might got some more picks in him, man. But I definitely will take young Patrick Mahomes over Jordan Love any day.
Most definitely. What about you, Tarif? You got any picks for this week?
I got the Raiders over the Giants.
Ah, yes.
I know I'm crazy, but I'm just a Jaguar fan since 1995. So
that's when the Braves.
Jaguars.
That's when the Braves won the title, didn't
it? For sure. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going for I got two picks: Raiders over the Giants and Jaguars over the Bills. Man, and the Jaguars over the Bills is just a hope. A hope.
Yeah,
prayer.
Hope in the prayer.
Like 3 sacrifices. Like Abraham did Isaac. Something like that, man. That's what I'm getting on. That's what I'm getting into, man. So yeah, just out here praying, man. Out here in New Mexico, just out here praying, bro, for sure.
What about you, Meat? You got in a special game that you like to pick out?
I got a pick this week, man. I want to go with I don't like this team, but I'm going to go with the Cowboys over the Broncos pretty big. Think what I'm saying, Dak is coming back this week. Broncos are Broncoing. Yeah. So I think I got the Cowboys big over the Broncos. I think the Cowboys at home as well. So
yeah, but wasn't at home. So yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
You never see that.
I guess the Cowboys will be them boys, I guess, against the Broncos.
Oh yeah, and also speaking of coming back, man, what about before you make your pick, B? I just want to just point this out, man. I thought this is very crazy. In fact, Cincinnati got a very humbling lesson about basically like my grandma would say, being too big for your britches. You got too many people telling you how good you were, but y'all got sunned by somebody who never played NFL before. Last Sunday, a rookie from the University of South Florida came in and threw for over 400 yards against y'all. Goodness.
Bruh. I'm like too big for the britches, bruh.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
They was feeling themselves clearly, bro. Yeah.
And what's funny, man, like the Colts are like beating the hell out of them Jets. It's like 45-20 right now.
I saw that score.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But it is crazy. But
but people forget, man, Cincinnati's still rebuilding too, man. I mean, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase finally found that magic again, man. But nah, man, they ain't ready for prime time.
Yeah, they the one that kept Ed Orgeron a job at LSU.
Yep, sure were.
All right, and the pick that I want to do is the battle of the 1-7s. The Houston, yeah. But hear me out, man. It's the Houston Texans versus the Miami Dolphins.
Oh God.
Yes. Like last Tuesday, Houston will take another L against the Dolphins, which leads to my next topic, part 2 of.
Bro, tea into me and meat make me laugh. See the expressions.
That leads to the next topic. We're gonna talk about some more of these World Series highlights.
Oh yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
The main event.
Bring it up good from that foolishness. Jesus.
I know y'all like that for real, man. I had to take that. I had to take throw shade off on
I need a Chinese massage to get off right now. But anyway, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Wow.
Hey, this is just one episode we've been on, man.
Professor
Just
Spitlight,
imagine we've been
man,
on it. So
how did I had listened to their podcast before, but it wasn't like this, Jesus. Hey man, welcome.
yes.
Basically, but yeah, man. But we at the main event, good listeners, man. I know this is what y'all been waiting for, man. Just the continued celebration of your Atlanta Braves, 2021 World Series champions. And so here, man, we could basically just talk about, the things, not just in the World Series, but just throughout, the entire playoff run, man. What were some of the things that let you know that, this was probably, I won't say team of destiny. I wouldn't go that far, since I was never, I'm not a big believer in luck and all that good stuff, man. And curses don't get me started about that either. But what happened, during the playoffs that it's had y'all like, okay, they really could make a serious run here. What were some of the plays throughout that had y'all like, okay, this is a little something, man. Just this is things that happened between, the Brewers series to now that just had y'all like, okay, we can actually make something shake besides, being the lowest, besides being having the lowest win total, being the team in the playoffs, man. So whichever one of y'all want to go first, man.
I think I think it had to be when they
go back to the regular season. We can even go back, to the regular season.
I mean,
man.
yeah.
What made y'all say, you know what, this is a contender? But basically everybody else in the country was like, was like, these boys ain't shit, man. We ain't gonna pay attention to them. So.
Yeah. I think mine was when I think it had to be when they first hit that 500 mark back in August. I was like, yo, man, the Braves, if they keep playing like this, they could be kind of scary. So, and then what really got me was when they beat the Dodgers in 6 games. I'm like, damn, they beat like the second best team in the MLB. And I figured if they could do that, man, they can beat the Astros. So, and look where we at right now. We got us a championship. About to have a parade too to celebrate. It's crazy.
Yeah, which if I was back in the office, I would definitely be at that parade, because the parade actually goes in front of the building I work at. So I would definitely be there. I mean, I would have been there, if I was in the office. So
yes.
So you want to know what's up? What you got, Meat?
I think for me, man, it kind of goes back. I just want to go back a little bit.
Hold on, before you go back, sir.
Good.
Before you go all the way back into time, like like Outkast did back in the day, I just want to say Braves suck and y'all have fun with it. No, I'm just playing. Jokes, y'all. Jokes, man. Don't listen to me. Just y'all have fun with it, though. Go Braves. 26 years of waiting on y'all motherfuckers to win some shit. All right, y'all go ahead.
This guy right
This
here,
man
man.
be trolling, y'all. This man just be trolling just calm.
He started trolling. He made himself laugh. He started laughing at himself.
Basically, that's exactly when you know. That's when you know me.
I think so. Just a little bit. So before the trade deadline, me and young Cliff, the real Reggie, we was talking about like, man, we need to sell. Forget everything. We need to sell. Like, why are they picking up these players? We was like, man, forget this. But fast forward, we didn't know what the hell we was talking about, because Alex Anthopoulos was like, look, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I'm picking up these players, and we're going to be all right. I guess, man, it worked out, man. It worked out. And it was just, for me, one of the big moments. I agree with B. Willingham. Like, for me, like beating the Dodgers in 6, man, especially going up 3-1 the same way we did last year. And I was like, oh, shit. Here we go again. So I ain't know what to expect, but man, beating the Dodgers in 6, that was big. Man, one of the things that really let me know, like, all right, we might can do this for real, for real. Eddie Rosario's catch, or the ball caught him against the wall when Uve caught that. He thought he had one, but Rosario making that catch, man, I was like, all right, we making plays. Like, these are winning plays, like World Series winning. And Young Cliff, we can talk about. I don't believe in curses either. I never believed that there was a curse over Atlanta, or I just thought we just didn't make the plays. Like, we had bad decision makers, bad managers, bad coaches throughout the city. So, man, but Rosario,
shout out Freddie Gonzalez.
Yeah, shout out Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, but I wish Ronaldo was still on here so we can hear that.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds like another rant for the next episode.
Well, you already know.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Kyle Shanahan will definitely get here soon, y'all. Like I said, shit, and especially if the Niners don't make the playoffs, I'm definitely letting y'all know. I told y'all what y'all gonna get out of this man. But again, go back to the Braves, man. Like I said, we have plenty of time to go off on Shanahan, like you said, man. But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off like that, Meek.
No, man, I just want to quickly just say, man, this just means so much to the city, like so much to the people. Like, when you win a World Series, it just improves the mood of the city. Like, everybody just in a good mood. It improves the economy. And honest, man, the city deserves this, man. The city deserves this. The people deserve this, especially coming off. I don't want to get like down and stuff like that, but coming off a pandemic, coming off of, dealing with everything we're dealing with across the world. But Houston already got one. We needed this. Like, the Dodgers got one last year. We needed this. So it just felt good, man. It still feels good. And I'm happy for, all my family and stuff that gets to go to parade. This is probably like one of the few times I've been in Wisconsin where I was like, damn, I wish I was in the city, man. Like, just to be a part of that. But nah, man, it's a great thing. It's a great thing for the city. It just means so much to a lot of people. And it finally hit me today, though. It finally hit me today that we actually won. Like, I sat on my couch after we won. I was like, and what do I do now? Like, Reggie, like, man, I'd be like, these niggas tripping, man. Like, I'd be like so into the game where it's like, man, we won. Yeah. What do I do now? So, but nah, man, it's a great feeling, man. And the question now is, for me, can we run it back?
Yeah. The thing is, we have the firepower too, man. We have Acuna coming back.
I think we can.
Hopefully, we can get something out of Soroka.
Yep.
Honestly, man, if the Astros can make three out of 5 World Series, because I said this, in our last show, that coming out of the Braves, the beginning of the Braves rebuild was when the Astros were coming out of theirs. And I was saying, even then, if we wanted to get back into contention, our rebuild had to be like the Astros and what they did. That was who we basically needed, to model ourselves after if we wanted to actually get back. And I think in a lot of ways we did. We had to get rid of, at least we had to move away from the signing of the big free agents, man. And so we had to move away from signing, BJ Uptons, the Jason Haywards of the world, man, and just going back to finding the next Evan Gattises and finding, Ronald Acuna's, just getting some more homegrown talent and then getting, good supplements to them, like Eddie Rosario, like Jorge Soler, Adam Duvall, who I'm still trying to figure out why we let walk to Miami anyway in the offseason, and Jock Peterson. Again, even though I wish Jock would actually hit a home run this series, because it would have been the first player to actually hit home runs in back-to-back World Series for 2 different teams. So I was hoping that he would have gotten at least one home run. But again, somebody like that who can keep the mood light, because the name of the episode is just a little bit of love. That was his closing remarks after Bally Sports interviewed him after they clinched the NL East against the Phillies. And I think the thing with me that had me thinking, or at least really showed that this was a new Braves team, I got to go back to August 13th because that was the beginning of their 9-game road trip, and they won every single game in there. Actually, finally, we were like, okay, we could catch the Phillies because that was the main thing that, again, full transparency. I didn't see it, and I'm probably a good guess that you didn't see it either, me. But we just didn't realize that when Acuna got hurt, and we were saying, sell everything off, that we were still playing at the NL East, and that our biggest, our biggest rivals weren't running great with it, and they weren't, stepping on our necks when we were still down. So, hey, Double A knew what was up, made the moves he needed to make, and we right here. Like I said, he's shown that he can make magic happen. And he made magic happen last year when he got Marcell Ozuna, from the trades. But unfortunately, Marcell got hurt, and he's on administrative leave because of the allegations of domestic assault, unfortunately. But so even with that, man, even with everything that was going on, that's the thing that just makes it so crazy. We've had almost everything that good happen after, those trade deadline moves. There's always something that at least was a new speed bump to come up. It just didn't end. But yet they still found a way. And I think, just going back to Game 6, I think, like you said, to be just making plays. And I think one of the most unheralded plays, but one of the better plays that I saw consecutive innings was the Braves turning those double plays in the third and fourth. I think really helped, man. They, again, winning plays when it matters. And y'all, I want to see Mad Max for every time he steps on the mound. We need to see more Mad Max for you. We need to see more Mad Max, man, because that dude blacked out. He definitely blacked out. Now, it wasn't a Tom Glavine Game 6 and 95 moment. I don't think anybody has ever pitched a better game than that. I think that's probably the best pitched game in MLB history, considering the circumstances. So I think it's probably unfair, but it was definitely a pretty big moment. It's definitely a very big moment in Braves history that's going to go down. And I think that the Jorge Soler home run in the third was probably one of the, it's definitely one of the, biggest plays that was. In fact, that looked just like Pujols over Brad Ledge in 2005. But the Braves were the ones who did instead of, but substitute the Braves for the Cardinals in 2021. So
no, that home run kind of it put us over the hump because we're playing. It felt like we were playing kind of tense, like, oh, we didn't want to mess. Like that one was like, all right, we got this shit, man. Like everybody calm down, we got it. Let's go ahead and run it up. And they won big, man. 7-0.
They did. Like I said, they put their foot in the throat and they kept it on there.
They didn't trail any. They didn't trail any in the World Series. They didn't trail in the LCS. It's just like they did what they were supposed to do, man. They not dominated, but they did really well. They beat them convincingly, in my opinion. Won a closeout game, 7-0. Did what they were supposed to do, man. I'm just
at their home.
In their house. Went 2-1 in Houston.
Yep.
World Series. So I just think, man, I'm excited about next year. I'm excited about the future. Ronald Acuna still young. Albies is still young. Swanson's, still young. Fried's young. Like we have young pieces at the core positions. So I'm really excited about next year and years to come, man. It's a great time to be a Braves fan, man.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And the thing is, and you spoke to, just the plays that were being made, and the tenure of this show actually could have changed. Had Game 5 actually, or at least had things not completely flipped from what we saw in Game 5. Because y'all, I had a show's worth of notes ready to go from things that happened in Game 5. If we would have lost the series, there was so many things I would pointed to what happened in Game 5 that that would have been like, yep, this is what happened. This was mismanaged right here. But I think the thing that you can, like you said, when the difference between the Jorge Soler 3-run homer and Adam Duvall grand slam, and like you said, is the thing that really, put you at ease. Like, okay, you got it, was the fact that Max Fried was protecting that 3-0 lead, and not Tucker Davidson. And not Tucker Davidson protecting the 4-0 lead. That proved to be huge. That definitely proved to be huge. But again, like I said, everything definitely worked out. I think Brian Snicker, not just the World Series, I think he had a hell of a postseason. I think he managed the hell out of some spots. We called for Ozzie Albies to go down the batting order. He did just that. And Ozzie had his best game of the World Series after being moved down. So he definitely pushed a lot of buttons, man. And as much as we got on Snit on the regular season, and we sure did. We gave him hell for it, and I think he deserved at times for it. In fact, again, just to keep it real some more, I think he mismanaged Game 5, even with not knowing that Charlie Morton was going to be your starter. But again, you make mistakes, you correct your mistakes, you get back off the mat, man, and you hit it the next day. They did it. And again, shout out to the night shift, which is probably the absolute best name for a pitching staff. Night shift did the absolute thing, man. If you would have told me that I think if you would have told me that Will Smith would have won all of his saves and given up no runs in the postseason, I wouldn't have believed you at all.
Nope.
I wouldn't have believed you at all. And Matzik, there was a lot of people arguing that Matzik probably should have gotten MVP in the World Series, but some reason relief pitchers aren't always the first guy that's going to get it. Again, shout out to Jorge Soler. I think he deserved it. He had a hell of a World Series run, so I'm definitely not begrudging him getting that award. But again, Matzik and even Luke Jackson, man. Again, Minter, Matzik, Luke Jackson, and Will Smith became the best bullpen in baseball at the end of the season. There's no denying. No denying. And last but not least, man, we definitely can't let this go without giving a big shout out to one Frederick Charles Freeman, who had a very big series, man. He's postseason. He had 5 home runs, matches Fred McGriff for the most of the Braves postseason. And it was only fitting that he not only scored the last run, he caught the last out for the game. And like I said, that we know he has free agency coming up, and I don't want to get into that. We can talk more about the moves that could probably be made for the Braves at a later time and place. And I hope that we do take care of him. Just to give y'all a preview of that, I really do hope that we do take care of him and make sure that he does finish his career here. I'm sure that, especially after we did it for Chipper Jones, and I think that we should take care of our own.
And
I think that, of course, money, like I said, that this is the business. There's a good chance that we're not going to bring everybody back that we signed, from those big acquisitions before the trade deadline. I understand that. That's business, but at the same time, Freddie, you need to make exceptions somewhere. And Freddie was with you from the end of, tail end of the Bobby Cox, Chipper Jones era to the rebuild to now. I thank you, man, for somebody like that who kept his head down. He's not a flashy player. He's never been one of the premier faces that baseball has wanted to promote, but the dude just does his job. And even when he was struggling, man, he just kept going to work, man. No complaints. You don't hear from him. Dude just does his job, man. Somebody like that, man. That's just something to say, man. They said if you want to foster a positive culture in any organization, man, you just need to be like, we need to take care of our folks, especially if they've earned it. What you about to say, B? You know.
I say, yeah, they definitely gonna man, he's definitely he's not going anywhere. They just won a championship with the Braves. He's not going anywhere. So you never know, but he might. I don't know. He might even take a pay. I don't know, but I think he's not going anywhere. He'd be stupid if he would, but if he go anywhere, I wouldn't. It would be no hard feelings toward him. He put in his time with the Braves and got us a championship. But I really can't see him going anywhere. I really can't. So I'd be like I said, I'd be shocked if he goes somewhere else. But
Yeah, like I said, we can definitely debate that because again, this is the celebration pod, man. We'll definitely.
oh yeah,
This is definitely something we could talk about later, man. But I just just want to throw my 2 cents in, just to say, man. But at the end of the day, man, again, like Demetrius said, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to actually get him on this show, man. He's a lifelong, Atlanta, resident, grew up on the East Side, so I just wanted to just get a perspective of someone, who's been following this team, just as long as we have, and actually lived in the city, through some of the, best times and worst times of this team. And like he said, we just can't, have it come across, listeners, that the Braves really needed this. Braves needed this. The city needed this. This is just something, again, sports brings you together. Sports is a community. And this is the absolute, final form of sports as community when we can all just, get together. So like, yep, this is us. This is us. We did it. So again, thank you, Braves, for a hell of a season. Like I said, this is you couldn't have written a better movie script of how this season would have gone.
You wouldn't believe the movie. It played out like this. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't make sense, man. And like I said, I'll just close this one thing out too, man. And again, I definitely can't let this go, man. But that just might be me. But I'm just still saying, man. I'm like, so-called national sports experts, please stop your stupid and lazy takes now. Please stop your stupid and lazy takes, man. We know that MLS is not as big and as mainstream in national conscience as MLB or as MLB, basketball and football, and maybe not even hockey. But please stop saying that this is Atlanta's first championship since the 26 years ago in the 95 Braves. Please stop saying that stupid and silly shit. I said, please, again. Simple research. It's called Google. It's called Ask Siri. I mean, I know y'all want to push narratives, man, but again, man, but just stop the stupid shit, man, and actually treat these teams like y'all would any other team, man. I said that don't, because that's what we're here to do, man. We crush narratives as well. So just again, but just stop the stupid and lazy shit. That's all I just ask for.
Ah, yes. Since you mentioned stupid shit, I'd like to talk about my pinhead of the week. It goes to Peter. They feel some kind of way towards the name of the bullpen. Now tell me this, Reggie. How long has baseball been around?
Baseball has been around since
Moses went on top of
the Red Sea. I was about to say since Moses part of the Red Sea.
So why is it so offensive right now? I mean, Peter is always taking L's, and they definitely took one on this one, man. They need to go in there, shut the hell up and just leave this one alone right here, man. I was like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Man, hold on. Man, guys, fuck those cows, man. Those cows ain't watching no kind of television. They out there just grazing, eating grass, getting fat just to be slaughtered to put on somebody's plate.
Ah, yes. at Five Guys.
Basically, man, cows, they don't care. Cows don't care, y'all.
Bruh, Bruh. Okay, so I've been out here in New Mexico for just over a year, traveling back and forth to El Paso, Texas. On Interstate 10, there is a humongous slaughterhouse. Like, it's baby calves, cows, whatever you want to say, all the way to the mamas and the daddies. I mean, it's like thousands of them on side of I-10 going from New Mexico to Texas. And then you see them just about everywhere else you drive around New Mexico and Texas, because they just be out. They just be out, and you can just, like, you can literally like hit them like deer crossing the road, or squirrels, or whatever else cross the road. You can hit them joints. Now, if I'm down here in New Mexico, and our guest, Mr. Professor Young, old ass Meat, is up there in Wisconsin, I know he been ducking and dodging. I know. Meat Man, can you tell us any stories of you ducking and dodging these cows out here? And tell us if they told you that they give a damn about the goddamn bullpen in the MLB, bro.
That's the main question.
If the cows told me. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, that deserves the pinhead. Like, that deserves all awards. It's just, go find something else. There are plenty of things that you can spend your time on when it comes to animal rights. There are real animals being mistreated in the world.
Yeah.
Bullpen, fam. Like, get the fuck out. Get out of here.
Yeah, that was a new one. I remember when Brandon sent that story. I thought it was like a parody article or something, guys. I had no idea that this was actually a real thing until it's like y'all motherfuckers bored. Ain't no other way around it. Y'all motherfuckers is really bored to just find anything to fight or bitch over, man. I mean, again, find another hill, guys. Just find another hill, man, because this ain't it. Find another hill to die on. This ain't it at all.
Yeah.
Like Demetrius said, there's plenty of other abuse, plenty of other, animals that's getting abused. Like, have some tangible abuse done to them that you can actually, actually choose to fight over. This right here is not one of them. It's not one of them at all, y'all. Just again, let that silly shit go, and do like Richard Pryor say, have a Coke and smile, then shut the fuck up.
Right. Oh shit.
Just silly, y'all.
It's real silly for real.
Silly as shit for no reason.
Yeah. Man, whoa, that was rough. Yeah. And on that note, man, closing shout outs time. Y'all boys got any shout outs before I close this thing out?
Professor Smith, you're up first, man. Dr. Smith, I'm my bad, man. I know you done worked a long time for that shit, dog, and I am so sorry. But you my dog. Hey, you my dog.
Yeah,
but,
man.
Dr. Smith, man, do your thing, man.
It's all good, man. I just want to thank y'all for having me, man, for sure. I had a great time, man. I love kicking it with y'all, especially talking about these sports. I just want to shout out, of course, the Braves. Shout out to AA. Alex Anthopoulos did a great job. Shout out to Snit. Want to shout out Smuff Dig. Shout out to Armbar Chronicles. We're coming back.
You coming back.
Yeah.
Definitely coming back to bless the streets, man.
Been wanting to hear that, man.
Them boys been talking about that since 2020. But anyway,
That's
go ahead,
man.
No.
That's a fact.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You ain't lying.
Nope, he isn't. He isn't at all.
Yeah, man. But nah, that's all I got, man. I really appreciate y'all for having me, for real.
Well, no doubt, man. I definitely want to give a big shout out to you. Demetrius, you know, my brother, my line brother, man, my ace boon, man. I'm glad again. I'm really glad you blessed us to get on, bro. Like I said, I really wanted to get your perspective on this episode, man. You definitely came. You blessed us, and again, we'll definitely. This definitely won't be the last time, brother, man. Like I said that whenever you want to come, man, you're a friend of the show, man. So whenever you want to just drop by and kick it, bro, we definitely got you, man. So definitely shout out to you. Shout out to my co-host, you know, B. Willingham, Specialist Rivers, my other brothers, man. Love y'all boys. And shout out, of course, to Smuff Diggy and the Armbar Chronicles. Yeah, we always we all we got. So I already know, man. You already know about that, man. And again, shout out to the Braves and shout out to the city of Atlanta, man. Y'all beautiful. You're beautiful, Atlanta. You're beautiful, man. And I can't wait to come back to you. Can't wait to come back to you.
Yes.
Oh yes. Well, hey man, as always, shout out to our guest, our second guest on the show, man. Good old Dr. Smith. Don't get it wrong, listeners. It's Dr. Smith on your line, coming through your speakers in your car, coming through the speakers on your tablet, your iPad, your phone, through your headphones, whatever you're listening to us on, is Dr. Smith all the way from Wisconsin. And hey man, he got, if y'all don't ever see the picture of this man right now, he got the whitest, cleanest Atlanta Braves jersey on right now, dog. Ain't nobody cleaner than Dr. Smith right now. He just ordered it last night and got it this morning. That's how smooth Dr. Smith is, man. That's how smooth Dr. Smith is. But hey man, always shout out to B. Willingham, the host of the show, the founder, the mastermind of the First Rounders. Shout out to my boy, Young Clifton, aka Real Reggie, aka Reggie in the WR. That's my dog. If that's not my dog, I don't know who is. Shout out to Ronaldo, Leon, Mr. King Ronaldo, man. We used to slap them kids back and forth at the Boys and Girls Club, man. Hey, all day, every day, man. We used to show love, and then hey, sometimes you gotta be disciplinarian. So, hey, man. But you know, Professor Smith don't know nothing about that, man. He just don't give a damn. Like if you ain't listening, then you ain't fucking listening. Who gives a damn? If you don't want to pass class, hey, that's on you, dog. Because I'm talking about a whole bunch of bullshit right now, for sure. But yeah, man, love y'all. Glad we had a great show. Talk about them good old Braves. They finally came around and got that World Series back to the A-Town. So I wish I could be there on Friday because woo! Oh man, the Shake 'em Up Club's gonna be giving it out like your boy on Road Trip was getting it, bro. Just whatever you want to do, that's what you're gonna be able to do on Friday and Saturday. Lord, man, take me to Atlanta. Somebody buy me a ticket or something. Get me out of here. Get me out of the desert, Jesus. But yeah, man. Hey, had a great time. B, it's your turn, brother.
Yeah, before I do my shout outs, Ronaldo wanted to do a shout out to one of his friends, Brian Easterling. I think he had passed one day this week or so. So want to give my shout out to him and his family. So
yeah, y'all. Ronaldo actually had to step off the podcast he's actually been off for a while, but that's exactly why you haven't heard from him. So yeah, he has to go back home to good old Statesboro to attend his good friend's funeral. But he wanted us to shout out his homeboy. So we definitely wanted to fulfill his wish and prayers to Ronaldo and his homeboy and his family. So
yes. Shout outs for me. Shout out to everybody who purchased some of my First Rounders merch.
yes.
We got
that
your
merch, son.
we got your order on the way. I mean, we working on getting it done now. So
Bro,
as
you
soon
ain't
as
gotta get
that
back till
come,
after
we'll.
Christmas, bro. You know how black.
Yeah, I know, right? You get it before Black Friday. So yeah. So, shout out to everybody in the First Rounders Facebook group. We finally hit 500 members yesterday. So yeah, 500 members. So hopefully by January, or I'm gonna say by January, we'll be like live. We ain't gonna be live on video on YouTube. We're gonna have like actual video.
Hold on. We're gonna tease that. There's big surprises coming later.
Yeah, we got surprises coming up for 2022. Just saying.
Be a big surprise, man. Like I said, y'all find out soon.
But in the meantime, let's check us out.
Professor Smith, you might want to get back on there, dog. You might,
yes.
Might get you a little something out of ATL or something. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Get somebody to come up there with you in the Wisconsin. Man, you might be able to, get somebody to come up there with you, because I know it's lonely. But anyway.
Yeah. But in the meantime, make sure y'all follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, IG, Twitter, man. All that. Facebook, our Facebook group is going to follow us on there. Follow all of them if you want to. I would like for y'all to do that. But that's pretty much it for me, and that's pretty much it for the show, man. Hope y'all listeners had a good time listening, and like I said, we'll be back. We'll be back next week for our 30th episode. So get ready for that. All right, then y'all boys have a good night.
Be easy, listeners, and chop on.
Chop.
Meditate, sell the things that I cannot change. Like I never sell my ass or my soul for fame. I'm so player, pimp tight, real kosher. I'm debonair. Don't need no deal or exposure for the nation.